That doorway, as you open the door, or as you try to open the door to the room, it's actually locked.
Who's picking lock? Did he have the keys? Do you have keys on him? I guess we're just gonna have to let somebody. We're gonna have to let somebody know if the door's locked. Unless
Suto did not have keys on him.
Well, the door is locked. And would be surprised if Suto did not have a pair of keys to his own facility. So
let's go find. Let's go ask him.
Oh, I forgot. Hold on.
You could tell me. I'm at the entrance, just sitting there, watching it.
Relay.
Yeah.
All right.
Album's at the top of the stairs.
I'll relay that to Quindamir, and Quindamir can tell.
So Quindamir be like, either be like, 1 second, and he goes back upstairs, and he tells Caldum or whoever is guarding this guy. Goes Waylon and Nasir has come across a locked room. They think that Suto may have the key. Did either of you check this man for any such a thing?
Well, when we were looking through everything, everyone was very excited about the money he had on him and other items. So maybe we should check again to see if there's any keys.
Didn't he have thieves' tools on him?
Yes.
He did have thieves' tools, yeah.
I mean, any of us with dexterity.
He did. Meaning, he may not have had the keys, but any doors that he wanted to unlock, he did it himself. If anybody has a rank and disabled device, they can do it with the master with thieves too. Yeah. Or you could try and break the door.
I mean, I do at level 2, you know.
And
but not level device,
yeah, you could either break the door down, or disable device to pick the lock.
Can you disable? Yeah,
no keys, Quindamir.
No keys, nothing at all.
Nothing. Just these tools here that you can try to open the door with. I don't know how to use them. Not yet, at least. I want to learn.
Who used them last time? Was it who used them last time?
I tried to pick a lock last time.
Failed. Didn't you open it? Oh,
no.
Who actually unlocked the door last time?
Wait, did he? Who
has
a
No, we busted through a window.
No, there was a trap.
No, there was no unlocking doors.
I think you attempted to, but I was like, "Do you have a rank and disable device?" And you were like, "No."
Yeah.
But he tried anyway. I was like, "Well, he's practicing."
I tried to like crack it open with my sickle.
Oh, that's
right. Improvised tools.
So instead, we just jumped through the window.
Yeah, improvised tools could be used. It's a -2 penalty, but improvised tools could be used.
Oh, all right. So Roth will take the Quindamir will take Quindamir will take the tools, and then he'll go back downstairs. We're just gonna ignore that. And Roth and Jesus Christ, Quindamir is gonna go and give these tools to Nasir, and he's gonna be like,
just change the name to Roth. We all know what you mean.
This is the only thing Suto has had on him. Seems like he has been breaking and entering any door that he wants inside this building. Maybe you or my brother can do the same. And he hands him over, and then He takes his post again right here at the entrance, just kind of staying as a lookout.
Man, somebody get Quindamere a coffee.
Dang, you right though. That's crazy.
It's all love,
son.
brother. It's all love.
So as I see Nafe walking over, he goes, so
Yeah.
tell me, do you have the keys?
Oh,
The door here, any jingling going on your
shit.
person.
Nasir shake his head. No keys, but this, and he lobs the
What
tools
is
on
these?
wailing.
What
He
is
was
these? These some kind of joke. These are thieves' tools. We need keys, not tools. Not what are you talking? Why would he have this on him? That doesn't make any sense. You need to tell me that this man did not have keys to his own facility. I mean, now I think about
this is
it.
his facility.
It's his father's, and him and his father had a falling out long time ago.
I guess it makes sense, you know. I guess good practice. If you have to open up every door and close them using your own skill. Tedious, but good practice. Either way, my friend, I do not know how to use these tools. And neither do you. So, I guess between the two of us, we could attempt to break the door down. Unless you can use your fists that I've seen you use to great effect on the lock itself. Breaking the door down seems to be
Damn. I mean, he don't do that much damage yet, but
I can't break the door down. Nah.
you could break it. I mean,
It has hardness.
It has a hardness. It's made of wood, and it has
like DR.
Objects have
Gotcha.
objects have hardness.
Gotcha.
Hardness rating is like
So I'd have to roll like something to break the hard.
the hardness rating is like it's similar to damage reduction. So if like iron has a hardness of 10. So whatever damage you deal to it, it's gonna ignore 10 of the damage that you dealt.
wow.
Gotcha.
Wood is hardness of 5. So if you deal 10 points of damage to the door, it's gonna take 5. The other thing about objects is like I think energy damage does half damage to an object. So if you were to hit it with lightning, it's only going to do half damage. I think Sonic.
Does he get his jabbing style bonus damage?
Right. we're on a right.
You'll get it.
Can I use flurry style? Just hit it twice real quick.
Yeah, what's the AC of the door?
AC like fucking 5.
Putting dents in the wood like the beginning
you
of
roll
John
the
Wick.
fucking one. You go to punch the door, and instead your fist hits the doorknob and cracks your knuckles.
Hold on, let me go through the object. So
that's what would happen.
And obviously certain attacks would be ineffective against certain objects, like trying to slice at rope with a club is not going to work. Like so. For example, example. And some objects will be more susceptible to certain attacks, like like cloth. Cloth would be more susceptible to like a slashing weapon, or wood would be more susceptible to fire damage. But yeah, that's the rundown when it comes to objects. The hardness is 5, so I mean you can roll a d6 for damage if you get like. If you get a 7 or an 8, you've dealt like 2-3 points of damage. As for how many hit points the door has, you don't really know unless somebody has knowledge engineering. But it's a where's the door? I had the door stats.
Yep.
He could. I mean, he could start pummeling it, jabbing style. I mean, he could break it down with damage over a couple of minutes.
Over time.
But it would take the same amount. It'd take the same amount of time if he were to like use brute force to break it down. Either way, he could. If he wants to practice punching through doors now, so that
you're gonna see
when he's a higher level monk dealing like fucking 2d6 damage plus per hit.
I'll roleplay some shit. I can roleplay some shit right now. So Nasir starts to focus on the door. He starts to remember his training with his mother. He starts to remember how to harden his fist. So how he was
hockey.
the many nights he spent punching the dummy over, over, and over until his knuckles hardened. So he walks up to the door and he takes a deep breath, closes his eyes, and takes a deep breath, and he starts punching the door.
Starts punching the door
to try to break it
and
down.
you're also able to practice
No,
your
no,
jabbing
no,
style
indeed.
on it as well. So you're kind of like
Yes.
shadow boxing the door right now, and like I'll allow the kick in for the extra jabbing style damage. So as you're like pummeling through it, you're dealing like you see the damage rising, and any characters that are in the basement, you guys can hear like the splintered wood cracking more and more. Then you hear a hinge break off. And, I'd say about a minute, maybe to a minute and a half later, like the door eventually just completely smashes down.
Remember that challenge in Turbo when like you gotta beat up on the motherfucking Mercedes Benz?
Street Fighter. I got the fucking music in my mind right now.
I was picturing
the door shatters on him.
Punching the door. You see the
revealing.
Yo, a minute and a half. That's a long time, bro. You can be winded.
Well, I'm a monk.
It's like a UFC fight.
I'm a monk.
That's what we do.
Oh, man, it's nothing.
That's what I do for a living.
Waylon picks up a splinter of the door and goes, "Not a drop of blood. I'm missing. I believe you are using what do you call it again? The energy source of the speedy. What is it? Is the key? Is that what I called it again? Key?
Oh, what was that? I can't. Hold on. Hey. What was that last part?
Is it key?
I see what you did there.
That's what I'm using.
A key. I get it.
Yes.
Bazinga.
Something like it. Something like it. I'll say it loud. Oh, we're waiting on Dungeon Master. I didn't realize he was gone.
Yeah, he the excitement of you breaking down the door to a big nothing burger. You have to take a shit.
Shit time.
Where'd he go?
Who? Oh,
Lewis.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is he frozen?
No,
he's just not
there. He's gone.
Empty couch.
He got up and walked away. Oh, there we go.
Unless
no warning. No,
no warning.
Did you wash your hands?
No, I had to set the TV up for my stepdaughter so she can watch something and not come downstairs.
Yeah, well, we were all just like, "Where did Lewis go?" Like, you just got up and left. I'm like, "Damn."
She started coming down the stairs, and I was like, "Oh, what do you need?" And she's like, "Oh, I want to watch the TV." I was like, "All right, here, watch your YouTube kids, and let me get back downstairs."
YouTube kids.
That shit is a lifesaver.
Yeah, she's like 6, but it's summer. We let her stay up late so she can sleep in. We let all the kids stay up late during the summer.
Bro,
like,
Rose
listen,
goes to
sleep
bed
your
at
ass,
9.
sleep your ass in. Don't wake up till 10, 11 in the morning, please. Thank you.
Rose doesn't go to bed until 9 o'clock. Rose goes to bed at 9:30. I don't know she exists until 11 p.m. I don't give a fuck if she's up. She knows how to use the bathroom by herself. You know what? Fuck that.
Okay.
That don't ruin my morning.
As you break down the
Right.
door, smashed it to pieces, it's all over the floor. You're able to look inside, and you see why it was locked. Originally, looks like a room used for storage. Originally, what it's ended up turning into was an impromptu holding cell for his bound and unconscious sister. For on the floor is Ameko, bound at the wrists and ankles with rope and blindfolded and gagged with strips of leather.
Well, my friend,
Fucking
it
awesome.
looks like we hit the jackpot. So, but wait a second. It seems a bit too easy to me. Maybe we should look around. She's in the room, just in case there's any trouble.
She looks badly wounded. She's stabilized, but badly wounded, hence her being unconscious.
So, Lou, is there any it's hard to even say. The way he looks around right here, see if there's like
He's doing like a search check, pretty much like a perception.
Yeah, like a spot
Look
check.
around for any traps that might have been set. Since your characters have time, you can be like, all right, I'll take 20. You can see Waylon taking very sweet long time, about a couple of minutes, to as he scans the room, looks around, has his hands along the edge of the door frame, eyeing with the best of detail that he can, like every corner of that room, looking inside, and after a couple of minutes, you don't spot or notice anything out of the ordinary or anything odd or anything that might be a trap that's been set in here.
Okay.
So that was a natural 20 plus your perception bonus, which is what? What is your perception bonus? Like plus?
You sound like Lou scarred you at some point, Like you about to roll her over and she's got a bomb strapped to her and you blow up or something.
Level of sight.
Your perception's plus 6, so out of 26, yeah, you didn't notice. There's no spot any sort of trap or whatever.
So Waylon makes his way into the room, takes the gag off of Ameko's mouth, and then starts to doing like the rest of the bindings. Now, you are a very difficult woman to find, and I must say that your house guests and your family, not the most welcoming.
She just.
You have to rough your brother up a little bit. But something tells me, considering what she did to your father, you won't have too much of a problem with a few bruises here and there.
And they see her, you just watch as Waylon talks to her unconscious body.
Oh, she's unconscious?
Yeah!
I'm looking on that. I'm looking at Waylon.
That's crazy.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I look for any opportunity to roleplay.
I mean, maybe he did say all that to her while he was like helping her up.
Yeah, said that to a freaking body.
That's a long conversation.
It's a one-sided. That was a one-sided conversation with that one.
Good with the stick. Why aren't you responding to me?
That man was speaking his thoughts out loud.
Why aren't you responding to me?
Yeah, she is asleep.
Yeah, she's wounded. Little some healing would bring her back to conscious again. She's stabilized.
You got me, motherfucker. Damn.
Yeah, we just gotta bring upstairs. Yeah, we just gotta finish. We just gotta bring upstairs. You want to finish? You want to check this room around this corner?
That door.
Well, I'm gonna take her up though, but you could check that room.
Okay, I'll check it. You can take her up.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, some bomb goes off and then she's
worst case scenario, fight for.
Well, at least only one person dies instead of two.
Alright.
Right, so Quinn and Mary, you see Waylon come around the corner with her on his shoulders.
Nacia, that room is another storage room, but this room is used to store glassware, windows, and other finished goods. So it looks like it would be an area. It's a room that stores, just some finished products.
Anything worth value? Anything worth? Anything we take it?
Unless you want to bring, big ass window panes around, go ahead.
I'll fucking drag a window pane. Please don't tell me.
How much that window pane worth on the market, son?
He's like, is there any stained glass windows? We take a stained glass window.
I'll be out here like one of the bums in Baltimore. I just have a shopping cart full of shit.
Listen shit on D&D Bay.
We're selling them stained glass windows.
On my back and shit.
He's at D&D Bay.
D&D Bay is hilarious.
So Waylon carries Amako to Icarus.
I'm just I check these corners. I'm checking this.
Oh
here.
no! Let me take care of her.
Quick, before she wakes up, put a sheet over her father, or what is left of him. No one should
He's like
get up to seeing such a gruesome scene.
I'll take care of that. I'll cover his remains.
Much appreciate that.
I'll do that 1d6. There you go.
She healed 1. Still unconscious.
Right.
Damn, she's still unconscious?
No, he said she's conscious.
No, I said she's still unconscious. She only healed.
I didn't hear that.
Could I stabilize her, then use that?
She's stabilized. She just needs to be healed at least to 0 hit points.
Oh.
My God.
Damn, she got.
How many I got? I'm gonna do it again.
Roll.
One more. Last one.
2.
Heal 1. Let's round it down. So with the 2 points of healing, she is at 0 hit points. Disabled, so she's not gonna obviously be doing anything strenuous, but she is conscious now. She was at -2. She her eyes flutter open, and she takes she starts taking deep breaths, and she looks around, and she's like, "Oh, it's you guys. Well, looks like you've earned yourselves a lifetime at my place." And she starts to sit up. She's like,
I wouldn't get up too quickly.
She's like, I agree. She's like taking deep breaths. She's like, where in the hell is the suit?
Icarus points to his unconscious body.
She goes,
"Well, are you the only victim?"
She nods her head towards the dead workers' bodies throughout the room that you're in. She goes, "No. He's killed so many of the workers here. Him and his goblins. Is he dead?" She like looks over at his unconscious body. She's like, she has this look on her face like you can't, like she doesn't know whether she should feel
sad
like sad or disappointed that he's still alive.
He shall answer for his crimes.
She goes, Bethana must have told you about this. I'll need to thank her. If you didn't show up, I wouldn't have been here. He was planning to take me to Thistletop.
Oh, damn. We lost Lewis.
Huh?
I thought he was just like pausing dramatically.
For
Hello?
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Back.
I
Okay.
was like, that's one long dramatic pause.
Where'd I stop at?
Shit.
You
Uh,
dropped
If
that
you
didn't
guys
off.
show
didn't
You
show
had
up,
Oh, okay. She's like, if you guys didn't show up, she's like, if you didn't show up, I would have been. She's like, I would have been taken over to Thistletop. That was where he was planning to take me. So she's clearly distraught at like her brother's treachery.
Remind them of the tunnel in the base.
She goes,
I'm gonna come upstairs. There's nothing around this.
she goes, I haven't seen him in such a long time, and he comes back and reveals to me that he and several other mercenaries were led by Nualia, and he's made some sort of strange, ominous hints that she's got some big plans for Sandpoint's future. And she's like, if it's the same Nualia, she was supposed to have died in that fire 5 years ago.
Mm.
And she's like lost in thought. And she's like, the way he had talked about her, and even described her, although some of his description of her sounded familiar, other parts of it sounded quite strange. And then she goes, what he really came here for was to warn me, tell me to skip town, so that I would be safe when she decided to enact her plans. Well, he wouldn't exactly say what she had planned to do. It's obviously something terrible. He even offered me a chance to join him. Here I was being naive, thinking maybe it was him coming back so we can have some reconciliation, and instead it was just more of his resentment turning into madness. In anger, I slapped him. I was just in shock that he just sink even lower than he was the last time I had seen him. Out of anger, he sicked his goblins on me. They overwhelmed me and almost killed me. And then, well, you know the rest. You saved me from the holding cell that he had put me in.
Think that he would leave you. He would leave you to the whims of goblins.
Yeah.
Your family problems must be much greater than it seems.
I noticed. She's like, she goes, he told me that they broke down the old brickwork leading to what used to be a smuggler's tunnel. It's a bad part of our family history, but the workers used to smuggle contraband through the tunnels. When my grandfather had found out, he was distraught and was angered at the sort of dishonor that it would bring in our family. So he put a stop to it and had the tunnels bricked over. The Suto had reopened them. I don't know why. But there must be something down there. There must be something down there. I didn't get a chance to ask him about it.
I think we can see the result of why littering the floor around us. That being goblin bodies. Because I am also pretty sure that while the militia here may be a little lax because the town is so small, There is nowhere they are asleep at the post long enough to see a squadron of goblins march through the front of Sandpoint. There are two entrances that we know of for Sandpoint, one of which goes over our breach, and the other one is south of Sandpoint. For all of these goblins to make it inside of the walls, undetected, unmolested, must mean that they are coming through the passage, the smuggler's passage that was chalked off by your grandfather. Once again, does not take a genius, but luckily you have one here.
Where are the? Luckily, you guys have one. Damn. Where did the tunnels go again? Did she say that?
She says she personally doesn't. She mentioned she personally doesn't know. She was.
They're being used by.
Yeah, she was.
And why they
like what they were used for, like something for smuggling
They was
contraband.
smuggling
what I'm curious about. Yeah,
smuggling contraband from like Magnamar and
just the outside.
Yeah, just from like the outside. She's heard of him. But she's never like.
He doesn't have details as to where the like how far the tunnels
lead.
Yeah, because maybe wherever that is where we could find more answers.
Is that what
someone?
Not Icarus. Is that what Quentin is asking her?
If she didn't say it already, then that's a question. Yeah.
She answers saying that like she knows the only thing she knows is that the tunnels lead closer to the shoreline.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that there might be other but she doesn't know like the exact details of like how far the tunnels go, if there's other branching tunnels that was built. But like she looks like more concerned, like she looks more concerned at the fact that they're like opened back up, and she's like they gotta be, for the sake of Sandpoint and to stop more of the legacy that my family's unfortunately leaving behind. That they gotta get that area has to get checked out. And like she tries to like stand up and she like slides back down like.
Wait a second. We are going to get you the help that you need. As for the tunnel, when we get back to City Hall, we will definitely let the officials know about it. We'll need for them to place as many men around the entrances to this place as possible. Because if that is going to be a tunnel in which the goblins know about, well, I do not think that they will simply just not use it anymore. So, at least until we come back full strength, for us to go down there and clear it off once and for all, you need to take it easy. You are lucky to be alive. Cannot say the same for your father.
Yeah, I have to warn him. And then she tries to like stand back up again because now she's worried about her father. She's like, I gotta let him know.
I do not think you heard me correctly. I cannot say the same for your father. He is gone.
What do you mean? Where is he?
With the ancestors. And then he looks over to the chair with the covering over it.
She's like, take me over
I
there.
am sorry, Amiko.
Take me over there, please.
Quentin puts his head down. Out of respect. When they start having that conversation.
I'll help her over there.
We'll walk over there. Me and Nasir walk over there and help her up. I mean, Rakim, sorry. We'll walk over there and help her up.
She takes a deep breath. She thanks the two of you. She takes a deep breath as she reaches for the canvas that was placed over it. she tears it down. She sees the horrifying look of her father's corpse covered in sheets of molten glass, sitting in a chair, and it's almost as if she stopped breathing entirely at the sight. You could see her face growing, getting more and more red, and then she takes another deep breath, and it looks as if she's for the time being holding it in, and she slowly turns around to the rest of you. She goes, "One more request, please. Take me back to my inn." And I mean it. Enjoy your stay there for a lifetime. I need to rest.
Absolutely.
Right.
To the end we go.
Bring her back.
Before we leave, Quindamir says, he goes, Miss Kaijitsu, I know this is probably not the time, but your brother is responsible for these, and he is right there. And I am curious, before we take you from this crime scene, I must ask, as far as the future of your brother, how do you feel if he, once he gets
Do whatever you want with him.
Whatever you want. Okay.
I don't care anymore. He's dead to me.
Dead to you, son. It would be as you say, Lady Kaijitsu. He kind of nods that. And as far as Quindamir is concerned, those of you who aren't attending to bringing her back to the inn, Quindamir tells you, whoever that group of us are, but once we hand him in, we are not going to have a chance to interrogate him ourselves. So, unless we want to have, I mean, we could meet them at the jailhouse,
And
you also have his journal.
or we can use. Oh, maybe he has details.
We are currently acting in the full power of the mayor general, the Lord Mayor or something. So once we hand him over to the garrisons where the jails are located, the militia will hold him in place, but we will have access to him because we are carrying on an investigation. They will not stand in our way, brother.
But my brothers, that's if we decide to hand him over. He's still a deadly enemy to me.
Outside the windows, your characters can make some. Outside the windows, your characters can see movement. It appears. Some residents of the town are curious as to what's been going on.
Thank God.
Windows break in. A goblin got shot outside, lying dead. Sounds of combat echoing outside. It's drawn attention.
It will look like we have some problems of our own to deal with here.
Yeah, sounds like we're gonna have to go to the. Sounds like we are going to have to use the garrisons ourselves anyway.
I guess we have to bring him back.
I will go and talk to the people, but yes, please do take him to the garrisons where the jails are. And then at
Do
least
we
hold
have to do this all ourselves? Can't we? Isn't there people for this? Just because the sheriff is out of town does not mean there are no gods that we can call to handle this situation. We should not have to
Your characters are aware that there's
For
still
us.
and
some.
deliver this man to the garrisons.
Your characters are aware that there are still some guards in town. The sheriff had left for Magnamar, taking about half of them with him. Obviously, at this point, there are a couple of
Down
guards.
All right.
in town. Okay.
There
are-
They just left this
obviously
whole
at this-
town.
Obviously, at this point, there are a couple of guards out there right now due to the
We
commotion.
saw us kill a couple goblins during the festival. They were like, "Yo, y'all got
y'all
it.
can handle it.
Y'all got it there." Like,
We're not even on the payroll. We don't get benefits.
For
Like,
real, son.
we ain't got
That's
no land.
so wild.
They need to be
Hey,
contributing to my 401k.
My 401k for
You
real.
can bring him to the
Hey, you
guards,
guys-
or you can bring the guards to
You guys
him.
got political
I got
connections,
aware.
so.
I aware that situation remains the same, brother. The authorities are the ones who will hold him for us until we can question him the next day. As for your question, Kadim, I completely understand why you would be worried, which is why you should definitely volunteer yourself as the backup for the guards who will have him on hand. If he tried anything to sneak out, you being there, him not being at his absolute best, should not be a problem for you to put him down with his stance. And I'm
That-
pretty sure you want
That,
some
my
of the
brother,
best.
would be my absolute pleasure.
I figured as much. As for me, it looks like I have some townsfolk over there to go and talk to. No need for them to see such a gruesome scene. So, well, thank you, Icarus. I'll leave it back up.
All right. Well, when the residents realized that the town's local heroes were involved, they don't seem as I guess as aggressive as to who might be messing around in the Glassworks place.
Out of character. Like, listen, if these newcomers come to our town and there's goblins suddenly, be thinking it's these motherfuckers here, and now they all of a sudden they're here again.
Yeah, but we're coming out pretty banged up. Like I'm bleeding my guts out. I mean,
I'm bloody as
the
fuck
two-
right
face
now.
veins from that roundhouse I took.
Yeah,
I
they can
be the
put
one
two
in
and
the
two
back
The
together.
two- so-
conspiracy theory, like these
If
niggas
we
come
have
from.
goblin-
So with
if there's dead goblin
Waylon,
in front of one,
Waylon explains the situation as the two guards come up. And the guards nod, and one of them goes, "The sheriff trusts you. We trust you guys as well. We'll haul him in. We'll let the mayor know." The other guard, then the guards, tell the residents, everything's under control now. The Goblin Slaying heroes once again has helped protect the town from more of these creatures, and has caught the mastermind of the attack on the festival. And
I also tell the guards that that down below was a secret passage that was being used to get the goblins in. So that means more goblins may know about it. So we need someone stationed here, at least keeping a watch on the place to see if any goblins will sneak out of the facility into the main town.
they nod and say they'll get a couple of guys posted. We'll keep an eye out. And
Calden's gonna chime in too, and just say, it might be a good idea to maybe put some explosives down there and completely destroy that tunnel.
Could we go in that?
Well, we need to go back down there and make sure because we don't know how deep it goes.
right.
We should probably go
You
in.
know, yeah, may still be an issue with them being in the tunnel, and so collapsing it, for them to dig it back out again.
I wouldn't mind seeing what's on the other end of that tunnel and killing everything.
Right, let's finish.
That's one way to change my mind. Persuaded me.
So with your with your characters, you know, back in town. I mean, you already were in town, but like back at a place of rest,
give it to me, though.
Rest and healing and
so my story takes off.
The characters had you know, take time for yourselves, and you know, and plus with your free lodging at the Rusty Dragon Inn for those that stay there.
Yeah,
you know, you
got
get
that
your
in my story.
you get your, you know, you rest up, you get your healing.
Level
up. It'll be a few days. I'd say with over the next few days, you know, besides healing up and everything that your characters had, you know, everything that you had posted in the and WhatsApp about what your characters were doing, you know, in the meantime, during that time, two things of note: who is looking through his journal, and two, the mayor, had summoned your characters to her office where she requests with compensation 100 gold pieces each to
nice
2
potions.
Right, she's like she gives everybody 100 gold pieces and says, you know, she's very thankful as well as the rest of the town for what they've done so far. She her request is if you can, which your characters had already, like, you know, it sounded like, you know, earlier your characters had kind of made the decision already, but she requests if you could check out the, you know, that old smuggler's tunnel and clear it out, and then
she made it official.
Right, she made it official. If you could look through it, clear it out, report what's down there, and then that way they'll have more of a, you know, they'll have more detail of what's down there and what to close up and what to, you know, what to look out for. Pretty much, you know, a mission for the town per se.
Party.
Real convenient.
On the also, so yeah, it, you know, it took, you know, like I said, a few days. You know, she had talked to your characters the day after. Obviously, still need some healing, still need some rest. Plus, you want your characters are like, you know, let's get ourselves trained, let's get ourselves quote unquote leveled up before we you know, got loot to take care of. So definitely, you know, about 3-4 days downtime, maybe more. Although I'm sure your characters are like, well, let's not leave the fucking smuggling tunnels open too long.
Right.
So
I figured about like at least 2-3 days. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
At least a week.
Like,
You said
no, I know why he wants a fucking week.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I mean, we can role play that out.
But
what happens if you get a week?
3 days. He
I
wants
need
a week
a spell,
he
bro.
wants
I
to add
need
another.
new
He wants to
spells.
spend that 100.
Bullshit.
He wants to spend the 100 gold. His 100 gold.
About to go to sleep and wake up a sorcerer, bro. I'm done with this bullshit.
He needs that cooldown time. He needs that cooldown.
You done just being a crossbow?
Was it like? Oh yeah, man. That shit is.
It's like if the credits came up, crossbowman number 3.
Well,
it sucks, bro.
I say 3 days go by. Also on the second day in the Sierra, roll a fortitude for me.
I was gonna. I actually had a thing. I wanted to.
And
like
you,
Rakeem,
Rakeem, you have actually
wanna...
one more saving throw to roll with the +4 bonus from Icarus. Although Icarus needs to give me, yeah, Icarus another heal check. Although I think you passed. Although I think you passed taking an 8, maybe, right?
A 10. This isn't Luna. Okay.
I also wanted to.
I thought you did it for both of them.
I also wanted to drag Waylon and Quindamir along.
Okay.
Oh,
For what again?
For the treatment?
At least for part of the treatment. They ain't got to see me get all fucking naked again.
Well, yeah.
All right.
All right. So
At
Waylon,
least to have a little chat.
Waylon and
Yeah,
Krindamir, you
we're all
you
going
requested to
chat.
go with Rakim and Nasir as they go to Icarus, who is treating a disease that he had caught, the zombie rot.
He said fortitude, right?
Yeah. And then Nasir,
I'm
your symptoms started showing. You did catch it, and this is the fortitude save to fight it off.
I get to learn both of y'all. Y'all gonna have to talk to me, my guy.
Do you mean that two of you have been going this entire time with a magical disease tearing at your bodies?
Magical disease as well as other things. Icarus, we've taken what you said into consideration. And I suppose it is time.
Yeah, you can take 10. It's a 15, so
It's
you don't even need to roll. Or 17.
It's definitely after seeing Weller fight, seeing him survive that goblin swarm. We understand some things. We have to share with you.
And so as, very casually, I just take the mask off. Continue to allow Icarus to do what she's going to do.
Waylon takes a step back and goes, whoa, wait a minute. This is definitely turned the world upside down for me.
I'm sure you can understand our need for the discretion. And I had hoped to have more time to show you that we are trustworthy. But unfortunately, things happen. And so here we are. Do with the information as you will.
Waylon scratches his head. Yeah.
Okay, fortitude.
Icarus kind of chuckles. She goes, yeah. Took a second for me to get through either.
Icarus and Cowden.
Caldum knew when we came here. He was well aware. Icarus only found out when the sickness ensued. Didn't know where else to turn.
I am a doctor first. So their secret was not mine to tell.
She did, however, promote the idea of letting you know.
Judging based on your actions, I could see why Kaldim and recently Icarus were very accepting of the truth that you revealed to them. However, it is a different thing to see in person, especially when I think back on all the times that you could have said something but chose not to. For whatever reason, though that may be, that you did hold it back. I do understand that it is an uncomfortable situation to be in. Worry about judgment. However, it is still unnerving to know that while I have spent a good majority of my time coming to Sandpoint, hating goblin kind, to know that a relative of theirs is fighting right beside me is a little jarring to say the least.
That's understandable. But consider that everywhere we go, should we just walk through the front gates, we'd be shot on sight. Most likely.
This is true.
As well as if we came in here and instantly goblins attacked, how many people do you think would hold us responsible?
Every single one.
And I wasn't sure how either of you would feel, any of you would feel, other than Caldum. He obviously knew, but it's not an easy thing for us to show who we are.
Yes. I see now. You live a very hard life, it seems. It seems you and your brother are hell-bent on doing good. However, you must always do good, it seems, from behind the cover of a mask. You will always have to remain anonymous, even for the deeds that you do for those who you call your friend.
I also owe you an apology, Waylon.
Regarding the misfire for the bomb, don't worry about that. It's a little thing that I know. Oh, not that.
No, I lost control of myself, which is something I try very hard not to do. Rory is the only thing stopping me from thinking such ways. And that was a complete lapse of self-control, and I apologize. Truly.
Apology accepted. And going forward, if I decide to make you part of an experiment, I will at least warn you ahead of time.
That is appreciated.
A hobgoblin, that's... Which begs me the question, there. Why didn't you see this coming?
Why did what?
Why didn't you see this coming? Them being hobgoblins. Since you're a precog,
Well, towards the end of your conversation, y'all start hearing you start hearing like Kunimir starts like laughing. At the irony of everything and how things worked out. In fact, Kunimir kind of like does one of those like he's looking at like how things kind of like came together for him in his mind. And he says he goes it is always so interesting when you see how the pieces fit together. Looking back truly is 2020. Older brother, my mother, dreams, figures, my studies, all of this. I wondered why my dreams were fragmented like this, but I knew there was a reason for it. And he looks at Rakim. Then he looks over at Nasir. And Krindamir just kind of like he wants to just say the words, but he's just like, I have so many questions. Maybe after we retire at the inn, I could actually we can unpack some of it. But in the meantime, and he kind of switches his dialect and he says, you are my brothers now. But he says that in Goblin. And
Goblin, I'll answer back. And you ours.
And finally, finally, Nasir answers responds and talk. Yes, family. He says family and goblin.
Oh, this
Did
whole
you say,
entire time, Nasir
did you
never
say it in
talked. He
did you say
finally
it in
talked
Vin
and said
Diesel
it in
voice
God.
though?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I love you guys. Like some some I am Groot shit. Yeah, he
You're only
finally
allowed.
talked that God like.
Little
Yeah,
family
but
bonding.
I don't have any elders, so I just haven't really been saying much. If you
that's
notice,
true. That's true. Yeah, I
I,
guess it's and you.
I just
It
kind
was hard to
of
notice considering how much shit's gone down.
We're pretty
exactly.
much all family now. We just need Icarus to marry in.
Ah!
Waylon, you got this.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's
My God, you
crazy.
went-
You're tall enough.
You tall enough?
Get some
Oh,
elven,
wow.
Oh shit. Yeah.
elf celestial human mix.
Icarus would have to deal with the house being blown up half the time by accident.
That's okay. I'm part fire. I think we're good at that right now.
Rakim, you can make your 42 save with an extra +4. Quinn, I can give you those 3 days for the Arcana and Spellcraft if he's still
He's still interested.
putting some progress down for for that spell he's researching in town.
I swear to God, I'm gonna
And
change the bloodline.
also, Icarus,
What?
you'll notice when you're treating me, because this probably happens like it has to happen that same day, right, where we got all fucked up for me to get the bonus for the next
One would
day.
assume, yeah.
So the 2 spots that I took hits, I took the glass into the neck and that arrow into the fucking liver. I sort of have like fresh like cuts and things. Like they're sort of like, so I took glass hit to the neck, but there's almost like a tally, but not with the top, just straight scratches, self-induced there,
Oh,
and
the
across the
self-induced. Okay.
yeah, and across where the arrow hit me too. There's just wounds that I put across each one.
As Icarus examines you, she kind of like brushes her hands across the self-inflicted scars, and she goes, "Did you do these yourself?"
Yes,
It looks self-inflicted.
I did.
If you don't mind me asking, why?
There's a few reasons. One, I desensitize myself to pain. I find that one finds their truest self when confronted with pain. 2, it is a reminder of how I got hit. Almost a manual, if you will, for me to remember and not have it happen again. And 3, it is what I deserve.
Most people write these things down in a journal, and here you are, using your entire body as a tapestry. It's from the average person would find what you do abnormal. Me, I'm very intrigued on how deep your inner mind goes with this. Does mortal wounds or nearly lethal wounds, do they get bigger scars? Or are they all just the same?
Well, this one, and I point to the liver shot, sneak attack, fucking almost life ender. This one will remain special. I have not been hit in such a fashion yet, and I hope not to have it again.
Hobgoblins. I don't know much about them. I don't want to say you guys, you are a test subject that seems very unprofessional. But the way you interact with the world and as well as my medicine is very intriguing. And if you don't mind me to allow me to take notes for not only for your sake, but just in case I come about another pleasant hobgoblin as yourself.
Mm.
Mm.
We are not the same.
Unfortunately, I doubt you'll find another. I would love to say that they are out there. However, our kind, I've come to realize, are filthy, disgusting, hateful creatures. And are more likely to attack you than wave high. And so I would not recommend
Don't ever
interacting with others.
We are not those.
You have my Raya to thank for us. Beyond that, I cannot see it happening.
If I was ever in a doubt that you two would attack me on sight or do something mischievous, that has long since been quelled. You are comrades and friends in my book. You have shown that you are well versed in helping the town, whether it's for you want to or it's for your own selfish means. Your abilities does help the town, and for that, very appreciative of you, and my services will always be free of charge.
We appreciate that.
Because if I didn't know you, I'd be charging you a couple gold pieces, you know.
And we will always have your back.
Yeah.
What was the bonus for the fortitude roll again?
+4.
An extra +4 to whatever you normally have, although you still got that constitution damage. So
I have +5, but
+9,
-1, so +8, right?
+9.
Oh, +9?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. You're right. Yeah, +8.
Should be 8, right?
Yeah.
Because I lost one.
From the con hit, yeah. Although, yeah. You'll have that con healed back. Assuming you pass this. Alright, he passes.
Thank God.
Say.
Passes because of that treatment.
Yeah, dude. That's a wicked fucking disease. If it's just gonna eat away your con and you need your con to pass, like
eats away your con, need the con to pass, drop to 0 con, you die, you come back
that's
as
a vicious cycle right
come
there.
back as a zombie. Repeat. As
I
you...
miss Cyano.
Okay, this is interesting.
Did I just send you some rolls?
No, nothing came up.
I see 1 -+8 = 0. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. I don't know what I did, dude. I'm just gonna roll it normally.
You know what I don't have?
My skill ranks. That's crazy.
Can I roll?
Yeah, I noticed that on your sheet. I'm like, why is I don't have any? I put a skill ranks down. And what's your cantrip?
Oh shit. I didn't get that far.
Can I roll this with prescience? Probably not.
And for
damn, son.
Got a
Damn,
20.
son, that looks kind of crazy.
Just
I know.
hold on to some of those, Quindamir. Shit.
Nah, I got those to give out to everybody, son.
All right.
As I get higher level, you'll see.
Keep track of how many days you progressed in your research, because you got 1 success. You just need 6.
What's the DC?
DC's 12.
Oh, okay.
But you can't take 10, so I need the rolls.
Okay, so I gotta roll harder than a 3. All right, I'll write it down on my sheet. Is it safe to say that we're level 2 now?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I
I'll put it
can
on
we
my sheet.
can we start starting off with stuff, and then we're gonna go down to these tunnels.
Okay,
And the
hold
research is per spell,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's the
Hey,
research.
and
It's
progressing on a
this yeah. You have 1 day. This is for
and since
this
I
is
could use them now,
this is for one
during the
spell.
downtime, I did reapproach the seer to get my thieves' tools back.
Yeah.
I
Oh, okay, so these
Yeah,
rolls
I
are
go-
for the 7 days research to add a first level spell. I don't know what spell it is, but whatever first level spell
Right.
you're researching to add to your spell book.
I had no
So you
I had no Steve's
So I'm
tools
gonna
back.
keep rolling then.
Okay, I did all of
I had no
Caldum's. Caldum's is done, and I think the monks are done. Right? So I feel like Waylon, I don't have his skill ranks. Now, I can't.
No,
I don't think you did
you
them.
must have. I understand them over. You sure?
I'm pretty sure you put them in WhatsApp.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for them in WhatsApp, and
Because
I
like
can't find them.
I was the last one, I think, Lou, because you said, "Oh, I have everybody except for Caldum," and I was the
Mhm.
last one.
Okay, last
I think
Tuesday
I was
was
the
what?
first
The
person to
20.
post it.
When was it? The 23rd. Okay, I'm looking.
I was the first person to post it. But I'll resend it again if you need it.
Mike was the first person. 23rd of Tuesday.
Yeah, I
Oh, was
wrote
it?
take the average hit
Got-
points instead of
got
rolling
that.
it.
Oh,
We
was
got
it
that
further than
hobgoblin
that?
shit
Was it
away.
further back than that? Was it the Tuesday before that?
Nah,
Those
It
are
was
pretty
probably further
high
back,
ass
bro.
rolls.
No,
bro.
I think I was the first person to
For
post
real
it.
though,
That's
right?
why. Yeah, that was
Wish I was hitting
way
something.
back.
God
Right?
damn.
Rolls are
Mine
beefy.
was on the 23rd, so yeah, it was way back.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see it now. Take average hit points.
Yeah.
My bad. I honestly thought I did all this and I didn't.
Mhm.
I guess I ended up kind of forgetting about it because I was like, oh well, they ain't gonna be level 2 this week. I'll do it later, and then like it slipped my mind.
Mm.
That's probably what I was thinking last week. So you took average of that, which is 5. So HP is 15. I think I did everything else. The base attack. Yeah, I did that. Did the saving throws. I think the only thing I was missing was the skill points. So there's 7 points here. Engineering, craft, oh yeah, that's right. Damn. I think I did do the monks though. Do they look complete? The monk character sheets? Yeah, I don't know why. And then I send all the second level sheets like I fucking did them, and I'm like,
Oh, my
I think they
cantrip
look
will be
okay.
deafness. Deafness.
okay.
That's my cantrip.
Yeah, because you put the lore, the Rory in there, so that's
Okay, so I
I'll
did
write it
yours
down.
and I did Nasir's. I think because
2 ranks, 2 ranks.
you and Nasir's
Yeah.
were the easiest to get done.
Yeah, my hit
Because we
points
have
were
like zero fucking skill
yeah.
points.
Caldum was like the second easiest to get done.
Well,
it
that's
was,
also because you and I we stayed on
yeah,
late
we
last
stayed
Tuesday, and
on
I was
last
trying to go over
Tuesday.
everything,
Yeah.
make sure I knew what I was doing this time.
And now I have knowledge engineering.
Here's,
That's right.
here's us with our giant 4 skill points.
I'm
Yeah.
about to start selling paintings. Let's
Bro, I had
go.
9 skill points. Shit was bonkers.
Yo, you're gonna run out of shit to put skill points in, and you're gonna be like, yo, I just want 3 skill points in fucking
I'm not
underwater
gonna
basket
lie,
weaving.
yo, that's how I feel about my fucking. That's how I feel about my fucking witch right now. Like you get so many skill points and so many skills to put them in. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's got to get to the point where like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a skill point in
It's
this.
so weird only getting 4 skill points. That shit.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Oh, what?
I only get 4.
Oh. Well, yeah, because
Going from
you only get like 6 with your witch because witch needs high intelligence. So 2 plus your 4.
She has so many skills.
diplomacy, and
Skills I
Can
will
I keep?
use to find
I'm gonna keep those.
is that
Hey, wait a second. What was that thing I had to put a point in so I could use the thieves' tools?
disabled device?
Disabled device.
disabled device.
Disabled device. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did that, Lou. I don't see that on my sheet. It still says that I don't have a rank in it. I know I put that on my thing.
Is it possible?
You did acrobatics, bluff, climb, disguise, perception, sense motive, stealth. You did everything. You did a whole bunch except for disabled device.
I thought I swapped something out. Yeah, take one of my sense motive skills out and put it in disabled device because I thought I freaking selected
Keep
that.
search.
All right.
Keep search. Take like you could leave.
Or no, you know what? Take one out of acrobatics. I only need one in there for now.
Take bluff out. Fuck that.
Yeah, bluff or disguise maybe. Yeah, disguise. Yeah, one of disguise too.
You said take
I don't
bluff.
think it,
Are you? Do you have high charisma? I don't even know. Like, are you a charisma person?
No. My charisma's 13.
Well, he probably wants. He
Oh,
probably wants.
12.
yeah.
Well, he's a slayer. He might have to lie.
Oh,
Might also have to. Plus, you can also use bluff to feint in combat.
I don't know shit about slayers.
If you use the bluffs, you can use the
Yeah, no,
bluffs.
I want to keep bluff. I'm gonna take.
But
You can use the bluff
Is he a
skill
high
to
dex
you can use the bluff skill to feint in combat, where you deny your opponent their dexterity bonus to AC, and since you're eventually going to get sneak attack, that's bluffing an enemy.
Yeah, no,
that's
no.
pretty fucking
I'm
dope.
keeping bluff. I'm gonna take one out of
Slayers are like Dave. The Slayer class is like a mix between like a ranger and a rogue.
I'm gonna take one out of acrobatics, Lou,
They're like playing.
to give myself disabled
It's
device.
like playing an assassin type character. You're gonna take one out of what?
Did you catch that? Out of acrobatics.
Okay. All right. And put that in disabled device. All right. One rank there.
I could have sworn I put that in there.
And disabled device uses dex, right? No, intelligence. Okay.
Disabled device, one rank. Add that.
And it's not a class.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Gonna.
+4 and +6.
Oh, look at that! You'd even change my acrobatics on this thing. You still had it as one rank.
I
Under
noticed
the
that.
total. So good, I could leave that alone.
What else did I not put up?
And then just add in
Perception,
disabled
okay.
device.
All right.
Gotta go right above disguise.
Back to Waylon. All right. Make sure it says 1,
Do
2,
high
3,
DCs help
4,
your
5,
crafts
6,
at all?
7,
Yes.
7,
Okay.
8.
I mean, high checks, I should say. Yeah. Okay.
That's one too many ranks. Hold on. Did I miscount that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I thought Waylon gets 7. Yeah, he only gets 7. So you put an extra rank in here.
I did. Make sure I'm not crazy.
See, engineering, armorer, carpentry, stonemason, alchemy, spellcraft, diplomacy, knowledge, local.
That's 4 from intelligence. And
Oh, they get 4?
Oh,
I see. Never mind. I see where I messed up. I had knocked it down to 7 because I obviously automatically put a rank in alchemy. That's where the 8th one went. Okay, I miscounted it. I'm like, why do I have 7? I'm like,
I was about to say, like, I know it's the even number.
Okay, yeah. It's because I automatically like deducted for alchemy since that was like a given.
Got you. Yeah, I didn't. I wrote everything out.
Skill and knowledge local. And then craft weaponsmith and profession merchant. To be the merchant.
Time to make some money, baby.
About time.
All right.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Right. Waylon, you gonna go sell some shit?
bro, I'm making things. I'm selling things. I'll be on the side of.
Yeah.
I might have a whole little setup. Open up my
Let's-
coat, see the weapons in that bitch you can buy. Yo, I want to make a magical item, make a coat where like it basically kind of switches out. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of acts like a deep pocket spell, but instead of like it being like within your pocket, it's within like the surface of your coat, so you can open it up and see like a display of things, and then the person who has possession of that magical coat could kind of will that particular display away and another different display that's being held, extra dimensionally could surface onto the inside of the coat. So like, you could kind of be like a walking store in a way of like small trinkets.
A walking store. What do you buy?
Brilliant.
I think Quindamere is the other one that I did
Hey,
all the
Hey,
way.
Lou, real quick, for the disabled device,
I'm sorry, what? You fucked my shit up?
Oh, Lou, I'm just wanted to ask you, did you remember to add my new formula game?
Yeah, I got it. The crafters,
Oh, it was just the skills that you didn't.
crafters, Crafter's Fortune. No, I didn't do like anything with the sheet for some reason.
It's modifier
Him
disabled.
and
disabled.
I think with him and Icarus were the only two like I didn't complete, and I thought I did. Crafter's Fortune.
Is it? No, I don't think it is. Like it is.
It is.
Sure, it is. I use it for illusion. That's what I think it is.
Oops. Undo.
Well, I just want to make sure I calculate it right.
Okay, Crafter's Fortune is there, and a
Yeah, it's tech.
bomb discovery.
It's Dex?
Oh no,
I'll put a healing bomb.
Healing bomb. Healing bomb. All right. And Icarus.
Oh no, it's intelligence.
Okay.
It's intelligence.
Okay, cool. So I still get the same bonus. Perfect.
Okay, so I did her skills.
Thank you.
I did her spells per day, so she should have spells. Icarus should have. Oh, she has one less spell known because of her. Okay, that's what's confusing me. But her spells per day should be four slots, right? Yeah.
4 slots,
4 slots.
1 level 1.
4 first level slots. Alright, so I just gotta resend Waylon's and Icarus. I had to like stop myself so hard from saying Luna. I'm like oh shit. Oh, that's because I closed the. I know. I know. My dumbass fucking disconnected myself from the Discord server.
Yo, Watson,
Yeah.
is disabled device Dex? Is it Dex?
Disabled
Like when
device,
you
I believe, is intelligence.
it's intelligence? Okay. So
I believe so.
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah,
That's what I was trying to find out because I want to make sure I calculated my modifiers right.
Look, it says +2 intelligence on it.
Healing bomb. Yeah, actually, I closed my window out. I'm like, why am I not hearing anybody? Oh shit.
Damn, Lou.
Then I hear the chats, the chat ding spamming. I'm like, oh, yeah, I closed the fucking window out.
Is that
No,
what
I'm
it
wrong.
sounds
Disabled
like?
device is keyed off dexterity, not intelligence.
Is it kilo?
Nice.
Okay.
It is?
So
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, I thought it was keyed off intelligence, but I was wrong.
Either way, I'm going to get +3. I just want to make sure I had it on there correctly.
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought Dex for some reason.
Is
It is that.
It is Dex.
I mean,
It is
I thought my bad. I thought intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
it says plus intelligence.
I think maybe
No,
we're
you know
thinking
you know what it was? It's because in 3.5,
Right.
it used to be disabled device was intelligence, and then open lock was dexterity. And so what
that's where we're
what Pathfinder did was they took open lock and rolled it into disabled device, and then changed it to dex instead of intelligence.
That's why I was wrong. I was like, wait a second.
Which makes no sense.
I mean, it is a device.
Yeah.
I mean, plus, like you ever see those films or whatever where like you see those intricate like lock systems and shit like that's in, you know, those kind of locks are in Dungeons and Dragons. They're like superior locks, so like your character eventually like gets skilled at like disabling that kind of shit. That super technical fucking fantasy lock kind of shit.
Glyphs, right? Glyphs too, right?
Bingo. We're in. It's gonna be something like that.
I'm just going to you, Calvin, the master of picking lock.
Oh God, fucking Resident Evil. Open the door.
Master.
It would be great if you, Calvin, the master of lockpicking, open it.
Oh, that Resident Evil 1.
I don't even think he said the master of lockpicking. I think he said the master of unlocking.
When they remastered that, I thought they were gonna redo the fucking voice lines. They were like, nah, let's keep it in there. For the classic.
They would just,
you know,
they would just
for
walk
the
up to a
nostalgia,
dead body
let's
like,
leave it in there.
What is it? Blood. What is it?
What is it?
Oh my.
Oh my. Is that blood?
Yeah, the dialogue had me cracking up. At the time, I didn't even notice it. I played it again last
year. In his defense, the graphics back in the day was trash. So
yeah.
I mean, They were great
At the
the
time.
first time you
At
played
the
it.
time, right?
At the time, it was like
Even the dialogue
didn't
was
know it was
even
bad.
even the dialogue was
Jesus.
even the dialogue was okay at the time. Now I'm like,
Oh my
damn,
god, look at it.
how did this pass editing? What the fuck? Like how did
How
they
did they do this?
Yeah.
they got away with
Never
this
seen
shit?
Legendary dialogue.
You look at that shit, it was just circles and triangles and shit. It's terrible.
Yeah, polygons, bro. Honestly, that's what made that game so much more scary. I feel like the fact that you can tell what it is, it's less scary. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like the hyper realism or whatever kind of took away the scare.
You know what else I think made all those games so much scarier is if you try to play those now, the controls are just so unresponsive and garbage and terrible. Like trying to turn around was like a monumental fucking effort. You cannot turn around. You just
They
like,
did that shit on
what the fuck is
purpose.
behind me? Oh
They
my
yeah,
god!
they did that shit on purpose because they wanted you to panic and have a problem running away. That was what that I was like, these motherfuckers. I'm like,
Those
this
controls
isn't.
are terrible, bro.
I'm like, I see now. This isn't faulty mechanics. They did this shit on purpose.
It was like there's no reason for it to
This
be
shit-
this.
They wanted me to panic. That's what they wanted. Yo, you had to eventually master
Anybody else
turning
is trying
around.
Oh, you were saying something
in
before
Resident
you
Evil.
got cut off.
Who, me?
Yeah, you said something before you
Oh.
got cut off.
No, I was
curious how
was
you
saying-
screwed up my sheet.
How I screwed up your sheet.
See? Someone get an actual trumpet? That's crazy.
That sounded so real. All right.
Somebody got a
okay,
soundboard.
Calden's is done. Wayland's is done. I did the skills and I did the I did the extract. I did the okay. I increased it. So he should be able to do 3 extracts a day now. Pages used 8 pages because he now has a crafter's fortune. And all right, his sheet's done. Quentin's is done. Icarus is done. Messiah's done. The team's done. Everybody's sheets are done. And I'm going to resend Wayland and Icarus because I know Caldum, you already fixed your end with your skill, so.
Yes. And I had to add my other language on that you didn't add.
Which one?
Valrician. Varisian.
Yeah, you did mention that.
My dude said Valerian.
I said Valerian. Oh shit.
Yes,
Valerian.
You really racist now.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Valerian.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, let me go fix that
That's
at my.
good.
Let me go fix that at my end. Then where is it? Linguistics 2. Oh, I see it. I put the rank, but I didn't put the language
How
down.
to learn
I
now.
see it.
I got my 3 days.
And I
off.
forgot to put it down
What
here.
kind
Okay.
of
So
magic
2 ranks.
spells to use?
Okay. Now it's down there, and let me add Varisian here. Varisian. And my shit's being all weird. Come on. Log in to WhatsApp so I can send this shit. But anyway. Alright. So yeah, 3 days. I don't know if your characters plan on taking any more, but if not, if there's I'm sure they probably wanted to get rid of that goblin loot. If there's anything the characters wish to spend their gold on. But I did put up here this. It's the stat block for the settlement. Should help you. It should help with some downtime activities. One thing I notice is that it has. One thing I notice it has a +1 bonus when it comes to its economy, meaning, and if you scroll down, it means you can apply that +1 bonus as a modifier on all your craft, perform, and profession checks to generate income. And then, am I cutting out again? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
I got. So, quiet as shit here for a second.
I forgot what I was even saying. Oh, I put up the stat block for the settlement. You know, shows you some statistics that'll help your characters out during downtime. I noticed it has a.
Yeah, don't
Hey,
worry.
Chris, you gotta move your mic closer, man. I can never
Hello?
hear you.
Maybe you might be able to turn them up. You might have to turn them up.
How do I
turn them
No,
up?
it's
can
my
turn them up in Discord?
It's my connection.
Yeah,
It keeps
you
my
click on
connection
like your
keeps.
name, your picture,
It's my
and turn
connection. My
everybody up
connection keeps going in and out.
individually.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Discord,
Oh
baby.
my. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the future. Whore.
I don't know how to use this shit. Okay, so I got them selected here.
And you could
Oh, shoot.
bump their volume up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I got them at 175%.
100. Am I loud enough now?
Freight train.
It's gonna be
I
screaming at me.
I can't hear Lou. I don't know what the hell is going on.
He's basically
He's not talking.
He's
Well,
telling
he's
us
not highlighted.
His mouth
He's not
was
highlighted in Discord.
he's basically just the whole plot and storyline, and we just got to wing it, fellas. Can I keep one earring, by the way? I want to keep one of those silver earrings, just one, like a pirate. Oh, you never know. You never know. Keep some gold to bury your body.
The struggle.
He's just telling the whole story to you. Man, you go into the tunnel, stop.
Listen, I understand. At a time.
Okay, am I
just
back?
came out the dark ages
I should
recently.
be back.
There you go.
All right.
Welcome back.
It's because I was connected. I'm
Get
connected
off
to
WhatsApp.
I'm connected to Discord. I'm connected to Roll20, and then I'm over here connected to WhatsApp just to send the sheets, and that was what was fucking me up with the Discord.
We didn't even need the sheets. I just wrote the shit down, but that's okay.
This motherfucker.
Next on my list is a new camera and a new mic and headset.
Yo, as soon as
I've been upgrading the shit out of my setup.
yeah, I'm gonna be getting a new laptop in a few months. So.
Just get a desktop. My
This fucking desktop I'm on is a fucking monster.
He
bro.
said get a desktop. I need something mobile.
I'm on a laptop.
I need something mobile because I bring my laptop like all over the house. Like I connect it because I also use it for my TV because I download shit.
And
I download shit and I hook it up to my fucking
Discord on
TV.
your phone, then.
And I watch it on off of my laptop, but on my TV.
Use Discord on your phone, then.
I just talk on the phone.
Okay. So for the Sandpoint settlement stat block I have up there. Also, it has an economy of +1, meaning craft profession and craft profession and I think perform checks get an extra +1 bonus when you're trying to generate income. And it has a lore bonus of +2, meaning you have characters have an additional +2 bonus when gathering information in town and on knowledge checks if they're using a library as their resource to make the knowledge check with. Also, the base value, 1,300 gold pieces, is the pretty much you'll find almost anything of that value or less in town, anything 1,300 or less. The purchase limit of 7,500 means that's the most you can sell for one item. So if you have something that's worth 10 grand, you're not gonna be able to sell it here. At least not for 10 grand. You have to go to obviously a bigger city with more resources.
You can't trade it for like multiple things. Worth over.
7,500 plus 2,500 in value of something else. Can we barter?
Probably would have to barter.
Yeah,
and then minor items and medium items. So every month there'll be 3 to 12 minor magic items on sale somewhere that's above 1,300 gold pieces. And then there'll be some medium magic items for sale. Not that anybody could afford those. Those are like fucking, I think 10k and up or whatever. And that changes every month. So, I'll pretty much roll to see like what what those items are that are in town. But like if nobody ends up getting them for whatever reason, then I roll a new set the month later. Because it's assumed, kind of somebody got them, or it leaves town for whatever reason. But there's another group of, magic items that are unique. But anything 1,300 and below should be available. It's like a 75. Looking for something specific, there's a 75% chance it might be there. If not, your characters will have to wait another week, try and check again. But that's the gist of that. And I sent, so Waylon, I sent the new character sheet. Everybody should have their level 2 sheets now. And
let me look at Waylon. Let's see what Waylon's do. Can you make wondrous items yet, Waylon?
Not till level 5.
Oh, shit.
Level.
Nice.
Can I get my bracers of plus 10 AC yet, Waylon? Come on, look it up.
Plus 10 AC braces, damn. You looking at 20th level item right
You
there.
can do it. You got this. I believe in you.
220.
All right. As for the goblins equipment, selling all that should add to your character's pool of resources.
28 copper pieces.
Right.
Should be
47.
48 gold.
Motherfuckers gave you games, right?
Plus the 12 suits of leather armor.
Here we go with the GameStop price. So
GameStop.
13 cents. But I just got it.
So that should be 108 gold. and their short bows.
For the pain of Funko Land.
Man, Funko Land.
Funko
They're bringing it back.
What? This guy brought up Funko Land. Damn, I remember those days.
Everybody knew Funko Land.
Hell yeah.
When they went from Funko Land to EB Games, and then it just went out.
That's like
crazy.
I just got
boys.
And then GameStop took over, like,
And now look at
108.
GameStop.
And we got, then, you know,
Oh,
digital
Greece.
The Goblins equipment got you another 288 gold.
That's it? Damn.
Nobody wants Goblin gear.
Yeah.
Nothing in this town. They hate goblins.
Could have just skinned them. Can we skin them?
Man.
Oh my god.
He said, "Can we get him?"
Can we get them? Goblin neck? Anybody like teeth?
I'm adding that I'm adding that deflection bonus to your armor class. Your armor class is now 17 this year.
Damn, I'm still a lowly 15.
Which increases your touch AC and your flat-footed AC and your incorporeal touch AC. You got a ring on that's 2,000 gold pieces in value.
ooh, 2,000 gold ring.
Ring of protection plus 1.
What? What do you do? I have to slide out there and punch your face. And I rolled that 10 for the HP. That's beautiful. You can really be able to.
We delete this potion, and we delete this ring, and all the tools are on Caldum's sheet now. There you go. There you go. I don't know what else.
You got the composite. Caldum got the composite bow too, right? That bow that what's his name had?
Oh, the composite short bow?
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants it, yeah.
Alright. I mean,
or if you're selling it, either way.
I don't know. Mike.
Can't hear you all of a sudden, Mike.
Oh, sorry. I had my mute button on. What is the composite short bow? Is it 1d6?
Yeah, it's shorter range, less damage.
Is it quicker?
No.
Yeah, I'd rather just keep my longbow then.
Selling the composite.
Armor too?
No, he wasn't wearing armor.
I gotta do something to step my AC up, man.
At least he shouldn't be. He's a monk rogue. Your armor class. I mean, there's ways to get it up. You can you can go from a studded you can go from studded leather to a chain shirt. That'll boost it another +1. If you want to just stick with light armor, what as a slayer you are proficient in what armor you're proficient? You're proficient. Armor. Yeah, you're proficient in medium armor as well.
And shields.
And shields.
Yeah, I need to step it up to something medium then.
Well, there's bucklers. Bucklers.
I need to spend some of my money.
There's bucklers. Bucklers are strapped to your forearm, so it leaves your hand free. That's a +1 bonus to your armor class. +1 shield bonus to your armor class. There are light shields. Doesn't leave your hand free. But they're they're sturdier than bucklers. Also a +1 shield bonus to your armor class. And then there's heavy shields, which actually takes some time. That if you were trying to take it, takes up like your whole arm and hand. And if you would, I think it's like a move action to unstrap it to even take it off, or to put it on. But it's a +2 shield bonus.
No, I'm not interested in that. I mean, I got to be able to move around.
All right. So then we got medium armor, and I'll give you a link to that.
So I don't take any penalties, right? Because I'm proficient in it.
You won't take penalties. Almost every armor has an armor check penalty. Obviously, the bulkier and sturdier the armor, the bigger the penalty. That penalty will apply to your attack and your and to your skills that involve like movement, like acrobatics and climbing and shit like that. If you were not proficient in it, if you are proficient in it, you don't get the penalty to your attacks. You still get the penalty.
Okay.
You still get the penalty to your skills. So that's the pros and cons. The heavier, bigger armor gives you more armor bonus, but it's gonna hurt your some of your skills. It'll make it tougher to climb, tougher to swim. Medium armor also drops your speed from 30 feet to 20 feet. But here's a link.
How much is the AC now?
He's wearing studded
15.
leather, so he's got +3 from that.
What is it? 15?
Yeah.
And plus. No, wait. Are you wearing studded or leather? You're just wearing leather, aren't you?
What's your dex?
His dex is +3.
Mm,
Yeah, you're wearing leather armor. You can, if you want to, for now, stick with light armor. The best light armor to get right now for you is a chain shirt. That'll boost it up another 2. You'll have total.
Oh, it'll boost me up 2?
Yeah, because it's +4 armor bonus as opposed to the leather armor, which is giving you +2.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's
chain
do
shirt
that.
will give you +4. Now, the chain shirt's also a -1.
I'm gonna go.
The chain shirt's also a -1 penalty to like some of to like stealth and climb and all that. Although, if you happen to have another 150 gold pieces, you can get Masterwork chain shirt, which decreases the armor check penalty by 1. Meaning a Masterwork chain shirt will give you no. Oh no, I'm sorry, I fucked that up. Chain shirt gives -2. If you get a Masterwork chain shirt, it'll just be -1.
I mean, my stealth is pretty good, so I'm not terribly worried about that. I'm more worried about getting spanked on the battlefield.
All right. Well, it's only 100 gold pieces for the chain shirt. 250 if you want Masterwork.
Whoa. Let's cut that price down a little bit. I'll make the change there for you. How much does it cost to make the chain shirt?
So how much does it cost? You mean how much time? How much does it cost? 1/3.
Well, I mean, we had 3 days, right, of this downtime.
This man trying to make a chain shirt. You know how long that's going to take for a Masterwork chain shirt or a chain shirt?
Both. What's the price of both?
All right, so
Just in case, you know.
250 gold pieces. We convert that to silver pieces. You got to make 2,500 silver pieces worth of that of that in a skill check. The DC, I believe the craft DC for that for the chain shirt might be DC 20. And you have a plus 8
Yeah.
bonus. This guy's like, let me work on the chain shirt. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while though. He's gonna have it in time.
Each day I can give you Crafter's Fortune.
10 plus the AC bonus. So the craft DC
Yeah,
is
the craft.
So the craft DC is 14. Then you could take 10. That'll make it 18.
If
So
we're using
18.
level 2 sheets, then I got Crafter's Fortune.
I can give you.
Oh yeah, you have craft. Okay, so if you're using Crafter's Fortune, that's plus 5. So that's plus 13. 13 taking 10, that'll be 23. 23 times the DC of 14. You'll be making per week, because every 7 days, 322 silver pieces worth of that, of the masterwork version. So let me take the 2,500 divided by 322, and it's going to take you about 7 weeks, 7.5 weeks, a little over 7.5 weeks to make that masterwork chain shirt for him.
Nah, I might as well just buy it, man. We got places to go, and I need to be ready.
That's weird. Is that really how it goes? That
Yeah.
feels like crafting becomes unrealistic no matter what campaign you're in.
Unless you're just a craftsman, period.
Well, you gotta think. I mean, you gotta think. He's got the skill of. I mean, even with the magic, it's still the skill. It's still the skill of a level 2
armor.
It's still the skill of a level 2 crafter.
Right. Blacksmith.
Now, they're not able to craft that faster at all. To me, it just seems like unrealistic because what if like a war was breaking out?
I could do that as far as like my alchemy is concerned. I could craft like there's particular like feats and whatever that you can get to cut down on that for alchemy.
You can also
increase.
You can also increase the DC by 10, so that to craft it faster as well. That would make the DC 24. Although you wouldn't be able to pass that taking 10, unfortunately, because I think it's plus 8, plus 5, and Crafter's Fortune makes it 13. You'd have to make the skill check. But
what's faster?
If the DC increased another 10, I mean, let's just say you pass on the dot. Let's just say it happens 24 times 24. It'll be okay. So it's 25. Minimum, it would be. Minimum, it would. I'm sorry, not minimum. Maximum, it would be a little over 4 weeks, as opposed to 7.5. Assuming you passed it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That makes crafting sound like awful, no matter what.
At low level, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it took a long time to make a fucking suit of armor in those days. It wasn't. But a high level character, you know, who especially one who specializes in it, yeah, they'll be like, oh, I'll bust that armor out in like a week.
Is it because you don't have any feats to make armor?
It's because I don't have any feats to really currently.
It's just raw skill.
My ability.
It's just as raw.
Let's think of it this way: Are you guys watching? Are you guys watching the? Samus, you watching the new Demon Slayer arc?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So think about, you know, he's just refurbishing a sword, and it's taking him a week to do that.
Right.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's considered like a super master at the fucking skill. So you know the sword he's working on is like fucking DC 50 or whatever, right? So
max level. He's probably
crazy.
a max level like expert or something.
But so far, I have like for magical items, I have extraordinary artisan and exceptional artisan. That's on my list. And then for alchemy, I have signature skill and master alchemist.
Yeah, so he is taking, yeah. It's supposed to, help him craft
So, I mean, I did, I am going to ask Waylon, though, during our downtime, if he can make some potions, because I'm not trying to get bodied again.
Well, yeah, that I could do easy. You guys, like, basically any potion you guys
buy that
want,
armor.
just give me the money for it, and I could just make it.
Actually, I'll say, you got every 20, if you guys need, Waylon has Cure Light Wounds. He can make healing potions every 2 hours, 1 potion for 25 gold pieces. So if you guys,
right,
on top of the gold that on top of the treasure pile that you got there, you also got 100 gold from the mayor. So like, shoot, 100 gold will get you 4. Will in 1 day's work, Waylon, and get him 100 gold. You got 4 potions for your character right there.
Everybody got 100 each.
Yeah,
From the mayor,
that's
right?
from
the mayor.
And Waylon tells you guys, if you don't have one, go and buy a masterwork potion belt like he has.
Yeah, I have one.
Allow you to
Well, it's on my sheet anyway.
Without having to take a long ass time to get the potion and then
the masterwork potion belts. Yeah, because it's a move. It's a move action to draw the to reach for the potion, draw it out. Then it's a standard action to uncork that shit and guzzle it down. So that's like your whole turn right there. A masterwork potion belt, you can store 10 potions on the belt, and when you go to draw a potion from it, it's a free action.
So you could actually still get a standard?
Yeah. I mean, no, it's a standard. Well, it's a standard to drink it. You'd still get it. You would still get a move.
How much is the belt?
You would still get a move.
Okay, so you still get to move with it. Okay, stay safe.
So can I sell? Can I sell that short composite bow that they gave me?
Yeah.
Just in the treasure loot.
The composite short bow was pulling up the price.
And then I don't. Is what I had left over, and then I got the 100 from the mayor. I don't know what else I got.
Well, there's also.
I want to make sure I got enough to buy this armor.
Half of 75 is the short bow the composite short bow gave you another 37 gold pieces and 5 silver. And masterwork potion belts, I believe, are not cheap. Let's see. I can't remember the cost off the top of my head. For some reason, I keep thinking they're 100 gold, but I don't think they're that much. Could be wrong.
I think you're right, my friend. So
they
I'm
are 100
gold on
gold.
my sheet, like what? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
did
well,
we?
That's for a masterwork one. You don't have to get a masterwork one
to get the same action.
Well, that's the one I bought.
Yeah. Okay. There's 2 kinds. There's just the potion belt, and then there's a masterwork one. The potion belt holds 6. The masterwork holds 10.
How much is the potion
It's a
belt?
sturdy leather belt similar to a bandolier, has pockets shaped to hold potion vials, and is fitted with ties or flaps to keep the potions from falling out. Holds 6 potions. Retrieving a potion from the belt is a free action. The cost of the potion belt.
Let's keep cutting them out.
Take one. I'll take the regular potion.
Yeah, and then basically what I would suggest you guys do is that reward money you got from the mayor, that 100 GP, just pick out like.
I'll take the potion belt.
If you want all Cure Light Wounds, I'll make you 4 Cure Light Wounds. If you want like an extra bonus to your range attack, I got a spell called Long Shot, which will give you an extra 10-foot increment bonus on your range attack and extra +1 to hit. So I can make a portion of that for you as well. If you happen to be a person with their own magic, so Icarus and Clement, that you have so that you don't want to have to worry about passing them and using up your own slot.
Oh,
It's the same
man,
price.
I'm way off. Okay,
Bring
potion
that
belt.
RPG.
Potion belt is 1 gold piece. Masterwork is 60.
Oh wow.
And the masterwork gives you 10 with the action. And
Yeah.
Masterwork will
six-
hold 10
six with the action.
potions. Yeah. One holds 6, one
I'll
holds
take
10.
I'll take 1 potion belt then. Potion belt
All
with
right.
6.
Mark off a gold piece. Put down in your equipment. Potion belt. And keep track.
How much was the Masterworks change?
10. And keep track what potions are
You
in.
really want
Keep
that.
track of what potions are in the belt. Because if you're carrying like 15 potions, it's gonna matter which ones are in the belt and which ones are not. So.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I will.
Lewis, how much was the Masterworks chain shirt?
Chain shirt, 250 gold.
Yeah, I don't even have enough for that shit.
It's 100 for just a regular one.
I think I have 189 and 5 silver pieces.
You got enough
According to
for
what you just told me.
You got enough for the regular.
I said there's also the treasure pool. There's the loot here.
Well, I'm not trying to like tap into anything unless like if we're trying to save that for something.
Saving.
I'm not trying to tap into anything.
You're saving for us, I would imagine. If we need it.
Considering somebody got a 2,000 gold piece ring put on, I think you should be in the clear.
I mean, I was saying.
So you guys mind if I pull from this to get myself up to 250?
Yeah, all we need to do is just split this gold up between those who haven't gotten anything from the treasure yet. Split everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
If there's another 100 GP available, I would love to get another spell.
Bro, there's like 10 plat still sitting around.
All right.
I mean, if Callum takes the 10 plat and the 50 gold, then he'll have enough for his Masterwork chain shirt.
I don't have any issues with that.
The 10 plat and the 50 gold is fine.
That still leaves 40 gold pieces worth of silver dust, 300 gold pieces worth of gold dust. A Masterwork flute you can sell for 50. Then there's 288 more gold from when you guys got rid of all the goblin gear.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and get your shirt, buddy.
Yeah.
Shirt 10 plat and that 50.
I'm gonna get the shirt and I'm gonna get the potion belt too.
Dip it in gold.
I will
find
me a wand.
Dip it in gold.
Dip it in gold.
You said dip it in gold?
Dip it in gold and encrust it with diamonds.
All right, Keldum, your armor class is now 17.
Self penalty right there too.
Treat yourself.
Shiny ass coming in looking like that shiny ass
Rhinestone
crab
Slayer.
from Moana.
He said, treat yourself.
Caldum, your armor class is 17.
Liberace.
How much was the potion belt?
Sword.
1 gold.
1 GP.
1? Oh shit. Okay. Oh, and what about Lewis? How much were those the shit you said for my arm?
90.
The bucklers, I think.
Oh, a buckler? I think bucklers are 5 gold pieces.
So I can get 1 on each arm too?
No, you can only use 1
That's
shield at a time.
hilarious.
Be walking around like fucking Iron Man.
Only 1 shield counts.
Only 1? Okay.
Yeah.
But you said it doesn't take up a hand, right?
No, it's strapped to your forearm. Thing is that if you use that hand for like to make an attack for example, or whatever, you won't get the shield bonus to your AC for that turn.
Right.
But
Okay.
if you need a hand free for whatever fucking reason, like if you need to climb or hold on to something, like at least your hand is free when you need to, as opposed to like a light shield. Well, no, a light shield still. Actually with a light shield, you can still your hand can still be free, but you can't wield anything in it. The heavy shield definitely. The heavy shield, your shit's that shit takes up like the whole arm, and you're holding the handle like this, like
right. Yes. You said it gives me a +1 or a +2.
That'll give you a +1 shield bonus to your armor class, making it 18.
Okay.
As long as you get as long as you have it strapped and you don't lose your arm.
Oh yeah, where's awesome. Get you putting on armor and shit.
You said that was 6 gold piece.
You like that armor stuff?
Buckler, I think it's
Like
5. Let me double check.
A little bit of armor.
5. Okay. That's 5 minus 250 minus 1 for the pouch.
Yo, wait.
I still have 88 left. Okay.
Yeah, it is
good.
Can you make the fucking mage armor potion?
I can.
Oh, hey.
I can.
Oh, shit.
And I'm gonna give.
I don't have
Waylon
mage armor, but I would just have to pay for someone to cast a spell for me. So it'll cost a little more, but not much.
I thought
more.
Quindamere had mage armor. Or I was like thinking of the wrong character.
I have the spell. I do.
Oh, you do.
Oh, so then Quindamere can help me make it. Done deal.
How much does that cost?
For the free, it should be 25.
25.
Goes first level spell.
Your first level will last an hour.
Yo, give me 2 of those and 2 of the cure light wounds.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah. I'll take some of that too.
Yeah, I'm taking 2 cure light wounds as well. I'm giving you 50 gold.
Yeah. I'm
Boys,
paying.
just write that down here in the chat for me so I can remember and Louis can remember to have it on.
I put it in the chat.
Sweet.
Push about to 4 potions, right? Or 6? I'm sorry, 6.
I think you get 6.
6, right? Yes.
Masterwork is 10.
Appreciate it.
Gonna wish you Spurs for that masterwork. I'm telling you, you got an alchemist on your team. You know how many potions you gonna have? You gonna fill that bitch up. You might as well buy another potion.
Yeah, I figure I'll get it. I'll get it down the road.
Yeah. For now, I'm just gonna get the regular potion built.
You know what I mean? I figure get it down the road.
So regular one is how many potions, and Masterworks how many?
6.
Regular one is 6, and the masterwork is 10.
I think it's 12, man.
Nah, it's 10.
10.
Oh, I thought it would be double too.
It was 60.
I could have sworn I just read something that said 12.
Well, since it's only 60 GP, you can just get 2 belts. It's not a magical item, so it doesn't take up slots,
That's okay. I'll just take the regular one for now for the 1 GP. I'm a cheap out, but I want all these potions.
I know you salivating now, boy.
I saw mage armor in the list. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Mage armor really helps out monks like that? I didn't realize.
Everybody is cast
plus
on.
4 armor bonus. They can't wear armor, so
yeah, bro.
they use the magic. You can get it from the magic.
Get it from the magic. Absolutely.
And a monk with like mage armor and shield up is a problem, bro.
Also because that armor bonus is made out of force, it also applies to.
Doesn't count to take away.
The armor bonus will also count against incorporeal creatures like ghosts and spirits and shit.
Oh, okay. I was about to say they don't lose their monk bonus because they're wearing armor.
Well, yeah, no, I'm letting them know, like in case they fight a wraith or something, and
it'll apply.
All they need to do is they make touch attacks, which means they get to ignore. When you make a touch attack, you ignore armor bonuses, shield bonuses, and natural armor bonuses. You get to ignore all of that on
But they still that deflection bonus that old
But
boy
deflection
got.
bonus count. Deflection bonus still counts. Dodge bonuses count. Luck bonuses count. And armor bonuses count only if it's made of force. Only if it's from force.
A nice ring of protection.
Yeah, like that AC
I see
bonus.
the lineup. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I love to see it.
Okay, so
2 cures, 2 mage armor.
I'm trying to get this done one at a
mage
time.
armor, 1 cure.
So who?
Nice.
Because I need to keep track of the fucking time that your characters are. All right, so who went to Waylon and was like, "Brew me these, please"?
I did.
And how many?
I did.
4 potions.
This is gonna go over 3 days of downtime. I'll tell you that right now.
Why? It only costs like 2
What if we all
hours.
get in there and help him cook?
2 hours.
It's
for
yeah,
like
it's 2 hours per potion.
person,
So
Or whenever y'all use it.
I asked for 2 cure light wounds.
I can only cast that.
There you go. I only asked for 8 hours worth
2
of
times
potions.
a day.
Yeah, that's not.
I put all my shit in the chat. Everything that I did.
oh, let's keep in mind. Yeah, we gotta keep in mind how many times Quindamere can even cast mage armor in a day.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
drawback.
I see he
So,
has
two?
4. Okay, he has 4 spell slots, but 2 of them have to be divination, so he can cast 2 a day.
I'll cut mine down.
So 3 days, I can make 6 of those potions. So we can
Yeah,
divvy it out that way.
Yeah, I'll cut mine down. No, my bad.
So in 3 days, you make 6 potions. Boom.
You need
And how many you want a mage armor?
So 6
Icarus
potions.
one.
So
I'll
what is that like? Okay, so Nasir takes. He's paying for, so he knock off 50 gold pieces, and he has 2 oils of mage armor. And then
crafter's fortune.
And then how many is Rakeen getting?
2 and 2. 2 light wounds, 2 mage armor.
2 light and 2 mage. Okay, so the two.
And then Icarus was getting 1.
All right, so
and
then take
Calvin was
off.
getting 1.
So then take off 100 gold pieces off of yours. Well, which is pretty much what the mayor gave you. You can add 2 oils of mage armor and 2 potions of cure light wounds. These are all at caster level 1, because to have them at a higher caster level, which is 2, the max, which is what Waylon has. It would cost more, but obviously the spells would be stronger. But I'm assuming it's first level. So the oils of mage armor, the oils of mage armor will last an hour, as opposed to 2 hours if it was caster level 2. But they'll last an hour, and the cure light wounds potions will heal 1d8 plus 1. Although if Waylon would have cast it at his full caster level, it'd be 1d8 plus 2. But, Alright, so
you get more for your money with the lower cast.
Now Icarus wanted what?
I feel like I get way more bang for my buck. Like it cost me half the price to make it 1 spell level below, and the only difference in numerics is only 1.
She's looking for Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Alright, well let's see if they got one in town.
Damn, what you rolling for now, Lewis?
Just see if a Wand of Cure Light Wounds was located in town. It's in the market.
Who's getting a Wand of Cure Light Wounds?
I am.
Icarus.
She's
50
trying.
charges? Alright.
It's got 22. They're.
Wands are mad expensive. I think it's probably gonna be as much as.
Well, if it's just the caster level, if it's just the first level Cure Light Wand.
It's like 100 GP. I believe.
There
The
is one.
market price for a unique one.
There is one with 22 charges if she has 330 gold.
330 gold would have been what in potions?
I mean, I would compare it to wand prices and compare it to potions. I'll compare it to its own type.
And potions, if you were to buy the potions off the market, you'd buy 6 potions. But the difference is, potions can be used by anybody. Wands,
right? The wand can only be used.
The wands can only be used by spellcasters with the spell on their list. Otherwise, you gotta use magic. You gotta invest in skills, and it's gotta be high enough to pass. I think it's DC 20.
Yeah, I like potions more for low level spells.
Potions are more convenient, is what it is. Where
I don't have killer wounds.
But look at the monks. The monks are sitting now in mage armor. There's no way you would have mage armor unless it was a potion. Because like
I don't even
to
have
cast mage armor, it only works on the caster.
Alright.
So I'll just go.
No, potions are definitely more versatile.
You just start giving shit to other classes that normally wouldn't have it, and that's how you get like the W's, the unexpected shit. The shit the game don't really prepare for. Like a monk with shield and mage armor up. They're like, oh shit. A new challenger.
Oh goddamn.
Holy shit. You motherfuckers do some teamwork. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take this style and fuck it. Get the text.
Yeah,
skillful. I love it.
I just noticed that the buckler does give -1. I mean, he could always put it away if he wants to drop the, if he like if he's stealthing, you can put the buckler away and then stealth to like not to have like
maybe,
a minus.
Maybe I'll do that then.
And then strap it back.
I would like the minute he's ready for combat. That was when if he wants to keep his skills intact, I would just put it on when combat starts.
Bro, Calder, why don't you just stop? Why don't you just stop and just get fucking shield, the actual spell. Get a potion of it. Because the shield spell will give
no one
you
has it yet though.
Oh, no one has it?
Yo, just become a monk.
Buy it.
He said just become a monk.
I would have to find a scroll of it.
Come with us to the House of Blue Stones.
Honestly, since there's money left over, if there's money left over, maybe Lewis can tell me what scrolls are on sale, and then we could buy it, and then I can add to my spell book, and then you can start making it. Honestly, sounds like Quintamir and Waylon can start providing good level 1 spells for everyone if we just,
we play together.
Yeah.
Take your share, go buy.
So that means we know to go get spells.
Alright, go buy the shield spell.
Caldum is trying to learn from his mistakes, and he's trying to, not get bodied on the next encounter that we have.
Alright, so yeah, so if you ask your brothers, they'll tell you straight up why bother with a mundane shield when you could have like a magical like armament. And so from there you'll have the conversation.
As I'm asking you for the potions, I'm letting you know that, I'm getting ready to make sure that what happened at the Glassworks factory and our other encounter with the goblins doesn't happen again. Is not get not hamper the party by being a liability and getting sliced up. You know what I'm saying? So that's my explanation for it.
Well, Wellen says he could provide between him and Quintamir, they could both give you an oil of mage armor, which will boost the armor, and it'll probably give you armor better than what you're currently wearing. And then
you already know everyone's gonna want potions of shield now.
And then of course there's
just mad good.
Like in the armor, there's a shield version also, but we don't have the actual spell. I don't have the formula, and he doesn't have the actual spell itself. So you'd have to find it in town, purchase it probably at the Feathered Serpent. He tells you that, and
honestly,
go from there.
Yeah, when Lewis get back, we'll ask him if there's a scroll of shield for sale. or what
I mean,
scrolls.
I would expect it to be because it's a core spell, so it's not like one that takes any research. All the stuff.
And what is it? What is it? What is the bonus
What
it
is that?
gives you?
75
+1?
GP.
For us to make a potion of it, no, it's level 1, I believe. Yeah, it's a level 1 spell, so it would be 25 GP, and it gives you a +4 skill bonus, and also block magic missiles.
You said it gives you +4.
Yeah, it's mad good. It just lasts for 1 minute though.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you want to use it when combat starts. If you're really worried about AC.
Okay.
You want to drink
You
it.
get like
before
10 rounds of
go do some
good
risky
AC.
shit, and you know it's gonna cost you. You gotta go through some certain spaces.
Yeah.
You can still get that shit.
Add that shit to my potion belt.
So first we gotta see if the spell's available, because you're gonna have to buy it, because we don't have it yet.
Yeah, I have like access to
I'm
learn
pretty
any
happy
spell,
getting my
but
AC
I
up to 18
fucking
right now. So I mean, I'm good right now. And now I've got 19 hit points, so I'm not as squishy.
But yeah, at least
well,
the
your
mage
buckler
armor
can be your default when you don't have any potions of shield. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because you won't have it forever, just for when you really need it.
And really just wait for us to engage and flank, and like let us. We'll set up the when we start battling. Let us like we'll set up the wall. You jump on them, get to murder.
I think the mage armor is
If you
really
guys are engaged in battle and I'm kind of like more in the back, that's when I'm going to start using my ranged attacks anyway. Because now I have precise shot.
You do?
Oh, you do?
Fuck yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you ain't gonna be whiffing with those anymore.
Yeah, I've got precise shot.
And
I've
you're
got
in
weapon
safer
finesse. I got two
position,
weapon
too.
fighting, and I got point blank shot.
Yeah, precise shot.
Nice.
Oh, he acts like a ranger now.
You did actually aim at precision before me, because that was my next level was all precision too. Fucking precise shot and precise fall.
Nice.
So you did get it. All right, cool.
I went.
Now you look like you're
like we were talking about.
Now you can definitely shoot in the melee with no problem.
Yep.
So,
You like Legolas, yo. You just be hitting everything, son.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking I should switch from a sickle to a short sword.
Yeah, flake him and then shoot him in the back.
Because you're going to be doing. He's going to be doing like sneak attack eventually.
Yeah,
damage,
right? Sneak attack damage, right? No, this is not that kind of.
Is that what I heard before?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I have what is it? Ambush training is part of my where's it at?
That was a trade.
You took an archetype? You get sneak attack at level 3. If you're using
no, but I have
sneak attack. Yep.
Where'd it go? Yeah, so next level I get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep.
Essentially, whenever either flanking or whenever the enemy doesn't have stacks to its
and then the other thing too, I have my one of my traits for the ambush training too, so I get that on surprise rounds.
So fucking pissed right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be fishing for those later on. So I'll try to make sure you get those. You get to make the most
You could definitely
use out of that.
Get that always flanking that we were just looking.
How much was the masterwork buckler?
155.
Oh goddamn!
Because masterwork adds 100 extra.
150.
Yeah, so maybe.
By the
after we
way,
kill
Lewis,
the next batch of goblins.
is there any scrolls of shield in town? Mm-hmm.
Yes. 50 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces.
I said 50.
140 to be precise.
Can't have it all right away.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
man,
gonna have my regular buckler for now.
My man pissing all the money.
You bought enough shit.
Have to take away your commissary rights, whatever the fuck
Hey,
it is.
how much did you spend?
Like all the
800
money he
GP,
got,
I'm just kidding.
plus part of the pool, plus.
No, I spent 306 gold.
How much did everybody have?
I got 34 now, total.
I spent 100 GP since
Quinn
the
spent
campaign
his
started.
excluding the pool. The 100 from the mayor.
Oh,
Quinn
Word.
Body again.
Damn, bro. Dude, dying.
Can you hear?
It's crazy.
Hello?
Nah, your voice
Am
is
I
going
back?
in and out bad. Hey.
Oh my god! I swear to
You're
God.
here now.
Okay.
You're here now.
Anyway,
Alright.
excluding the pool, right? The 100 gold pieces each from the mayor. Quinn spent it on his research. All right, and then it looks like Rakeem and the Seer spent 100 for like 4 potions.
Yeah.
And then.
And I bought the regular belt, so I
I
spent
bought the
100
regular
more.
belt.
And then Caldum,
So
Caldum spent part of that 100 for part of his Masterwork chain shirt. And then he took what he needed
Well,
from the
that's
pool.
right. I get a -1 because I got the Masterwork one, not
He
the.
took what he needed from the pool to make it a Masterwork chain shirt. And
What?
then
Taking for the pool? You mean to tell me I could have gotten my wand? Yeah, I ain't shit.
I see Icarus got. Okay, so pretty much your 100 from the mayor is gone. You bought a Masterwork potion pouch and a healer's kit, so that's like 110.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it looks like everyone but Waylon like used up their 100 from the mayor, and then you got the this shit right here in the the loot box.
Is there a scroll of shield?
Yeah,
There's still a lot in there.
there's a scroll of shield in town for 50 gold pieces.
There it
No,
is.
Quindemir's gonna grab that. He's gonna add it to his spell book. What else we need? Oh yeah, scroll of enlarged person.
Actually, hold up, I might have got the price wrong. Might be cheaper than that.
Large person.
Yeah, y'all know y'all want to fuck shit up. I need spells
Yeah.
though. I don't got no spells.
Right. Right.
I don't got no spell. I haven't had money, so I've just been using my base shit.
This man's a starving wizard.
Starving. For real. Yo, I can tell you right now a few spells that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get Eyes of the Aboral. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get what's the other one? A large person. Mm-hmm. Shield. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the other one we said we need? I mean, if these are all turning out to be 25 GP.
That's what I was saying. I think
mean,
it's 25.
It ain't even
GP.
just for me either. This is for all of y'all anyway. So
yeah, it's 25 GP, not
This is
50.
haste.
So 25 GP for the shield.
25 GP for shield. Yo, let me get
he said it was 50.
He fucked up. It's 25.
I thought he said it was 50.
For a
He
scroll?
lied.
For a
What are you doing? Chill, man. Let him sell me the shit for 25
I know, what's wrong with
He told you more, bro.
Snitching. You are snitching. How you spending all the money you got
Took all the money out the pot, then you gonna snitch on a
I wanted
What are you working
I
for?
wanted to check on all of you guys.
We're trying to get the shield for you, my brother. Like,
Right.
My man's like, you sure I don't cost 100 GP more?
All right, there is
you fucking buying your
there is a scroll of enlarged person and shield, so 50 altogether. And of course, you would need the time. You also need the money and time to scribe them in your book after getting the scroll.
I'm sure scribing is easier than researching. I'm about to look at that real quick.
Oh, it is.
And of course, Louis, I copy those into formula
Right.
Well, no, you gotta wait.
Right.
Wait, can you do it from the scroll into the formula book? I
Once
know
it's
it's.
in my spell book,
I
you
know.
can
Yeah,
use my
say.
spell
I know
book.
it said you can use a spell book to do it. I don't know if you can use. I don't know if an alchemist could use a scribe from a scroll to his to an extract, but I know it says spell book. See, they can get formulas from.
I'll wait for. Well, the scroll can only be used once, so it makes sense for me to wait.
Oh,
to
well,
wait
yeah,
for
that's true.
Quinn.
That's true, because the minute you
When the
scribe the
man
scroll,
goes, he gets it
yeah,
first, and then when he gets it, it's permanent.
the minute you scribe the scroll's magic's gone. That's true.
Right.
Right.
Quinny's first.
So a wizard can also add a spell to his book whenever he encounters one on a magic scroll. No matter what the source is, wizard must first decipher the scroll, then 1 hour studying the spell, end of the hour makes the spell craft DC, and then a wizard had to specialize in the school. Oh, so it's about an hour. It's not. Yeah, it's about an hour per spell. 4 hours, son. Let me get. They're all 25 GP. Because they're first level spells. Oh my god.
Eyes of the Aberral was not available.
It's not a core spell.
All right, I guess I'm researching that one. All right, I just want to do this real quick because it's already almost 2:00. But hang on. I'm sure there was other spells here. Detect secret doors. Actually, that's for me. I won't take that one from the pool. It's fine. Got a little list here. Obscuring mist. And magic weapon. I feel like we gonna need that. Someone gonna need to get stronger.
Yeah.
Snack something.
You definitely gotta make oils a magic weapon.
Yeah.
Magic weapon and obscuring mist. They are available.
Yeah. What about sleep?
Oops. I'll just count the first one. No sleep.
True strike?
There is a true strike.
So that's...
You can make potions, true strike.
Oh my god.
No, you can't. No, it's personal. It's a
can't
personal
make an oil of it?
Wait, personal spells can't be potions?
No.
Trust me, I would have been.
Spell, yeah. If the target says personal, it cannot be made into a potion.
Y'all don't have to trust me on this one. I've got ways to break the rules. Just give me a few levels. Anyways, we're gonna get that thing a true strike anyway, okay?
So what is being bought? How much?
Spells, right?
How much am I fucking taking off here?
How much we got?
This man using the whole pool.
No,
you got
you said if they're all 25 GP apiece,
Yeah.
if I spend 150 GP, that's like six
spells. Yeah. Okay. So how many spells is that now? How many?
100 from the mayor.
How many spells is that now?
That's.
He used that He's using that 100 for research.
I'm using 100 to research Eyes of the Avoral, I guess now, since that's not available. But again, had I known that we were going for the spells, oh yeah, I already made the rolls. I can't take them back.
I don't care.
So you guys mind?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, man. I don't care at all.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Go for it.
The more purple stuff we could get.
Get your spells, son.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Y'all are so good and kind to me.
We about to fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a.
It's only gonna get better as we get higher level.
We're gonna explore this tunnel, this cave of wonders.
This will be a 4th day of downtime. So on the 5th day, your characters will go into the catacombs.
Buy that shit up with the power of family.
I was saying, I'd be more than happy to invest in you.
Put it on your
Lewis, did you say magic weapon was available?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 5 now with obscuring mist, and then I think the last one was Oh, I guess that's all I. Guess that's everything. Featherfall? Nah, I don't think we need that. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, the 125 gil then. 125 GP worth, I guess. Right? I'll just type it in there real quick. Add to my sheet later on tomorrow, I guess. It's 2 o'clock though. I got a fucking piece, folks. Sorry.
Fuck. I wanted to start the next fucking part.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then.
Oh wow.
Into the depths of those tunnels next week then.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever money we got left, we can probably do it over WhatsApp and make whoever needs potions of the new shit. And
I've been marking.
I've
been marking the treasure thing. Who's the silver earrings? Somebody say they were wearing it.
I was wearing them. Yeah.
You're wearing them. Okay. Let me get some accessories.
Good night, fellas.
I started, man. I took the ring.
Thank you. Peace.
In his
All right. Peace out. All right, silver. Let me mark that on the sheet. Silver earrings.
Matt.
Yo.
Somebody put an example of like horrible voice acting in one of the other Discords I'm in. I didn't realize you could pull up from other channels. Apparently, somebody's saying that Devil May Cry has the worst voice acting ever.
Yeah, it did have some pretty bad.
Everybody, brace yourselves for this one. Oh, I can't do it. Why not?
Paste it. Put it in the chat.
It should be able to post a link.
I don't know. Devil May Cry 5 dialogue was fucking trash.
I guess I could only do it when I'm in that fucking Discord channel. Like it's here.
Devil May Cry 5 was terrible.
I gotta just fuck that. I gotta subscribe to Nitro for that. I ain't doing that. Damn.
Just post it in Roll20. The link might pop.
All right.
I don't even know how to do that.
Copy paste.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, just Control C, Control V it.
Yeah, you can just copy paste it. The link.
But I can't even. It's not a link. It's like it's in the soundboard.
It's a soundboard thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's his 6th one? I thought he bought 6 spells.
Nah, I think he said 125 after he was all said and done.
Okay. Well, I guess he's making. Okay, I thought he was using 150 for the scrolls, but okay.
What's that?
I just gotta see how much time. I mean, if it's. What do you say? It only takes his character an hour to scribe in there.
We got some mage armor now.
Huh?
No, I said we got some mage armor
1 hour per spell level. Oh, so it's only gonna take his character 5 hours to scribe. 5 hours, and the writing cost is 5 hours and 50 gold pieces. So it's only gonna take him. It's only gonna take his character 5 hours and 50 more gold pieces to scribe. So he's got 5 new spells.
Yeah, just like that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
that's pretty bad.
50
yeah, that's a mean fucking jump.
Hey, Lewis.
I gotta go check upstairs. My fucking got a puppy recently.
Louis.
He's like 5 months old, and he fucking.
I got a puppy.
He's been having the shits lately. Now I saw him in the bedroom. I closed the door. Right, maybe not all the way, but I closed it enough because it's not an easy thing to pull open, but it was mostly closed. Thing is, I left the fucking gates out of the gates into the fucking living room open because I thought he'd be in there, and then
shitting all over the carpet.
I hear my stepdaughter fucking calling me. I go upstairs, and and as soon as I go upstairs, I smell shit everywhere, and I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like,
straight shit.
I
She's
look
from
at
New
my
York to
bedroom.
Great Britain.
I look at my bedroom door. I'm like, how the hell did he
You
even?
do for you.
I'm looking at my bedroom door. 'Cause I'm like, how the fuck did he even open that door? Because I'm like, I don't, unless he was scratching the hell out of it to try and pry it open.
This dog shit.
But
You
and
probably just
of
broke
course,
that shit.
and of course, he goes all the way into the living room to let this fucking mountain of wet shit all over the fucking carpet.
Nice.
Said, look at all this carpet shit up.
That's why you just gotta go with hardwood floors everywhere. That's what
Yeah,
we did.
that's what dogs teach you. Dogs teach you
Yep.
about hardwood.
Hardwood
The
floors
power.
everywhere.
I fucking
We
I
got
know.
a carpet in this motherfucker.
Thing is,
Dogs officially.
thing is, I wonder if he tried to wake my wife up because lately he's been having like fucking diarrhea problems. His shit's been fucking wet as hell for some reason.
It's what you're feeding them.
And
Are you giving them wet food and stuff like that?
no,
Did you
it's just puppy chow. That's
dry?
really all it is.
It's just dry.
Dry puppy
It's just
chow.
dry.
Yeah.
All right, well, you might be getting in.
He might be getting to something outside. I don't know what it is, but like
Is
last
he
night.
eating the grass?
He's eating the grass a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. He does fuck around with eating the grass and shit.
Every time my dog eats grass, he fucking
It's like a store.
he's got some loose shit.
The thing is
and
that
he throws up everywhere, but he does it anyway.
The thing is last night he woke me up twice because I have him in the room with me at night. Woke me up twice, barking, and I'm like, I'm half asleep. I'm like, the fuck you want? And I'm like, you probably gotta go outside. Go outside, and I see him trying his damn best to like, get that shit out. And I'm like, and he did it twice last night. I'm like, I told my wife, I'm like, he's got some shitting problems, so be careful with him.
You always give him white
I
rice.
don't know how he got out the room. That's what's driving me nuts right now because I was like, I know I closed that door. I may not have closed it all the way, but it kind of gets stuck. So unless he was prying the shit out of it, I don't know how the fuck he got out. I really don't.
It's a dog.
And he would have to pull. He would have to pull it towards him to even get it open. It's not even like It's not. He doesn't have to like push it. He doesn't have to push it out. He has to pull it towards him. I'm sitting here like,
they figure shit out, bro.
They do. Bro. Couple.
My wife always hangs her towel like on the doorknob in the bathroom, and he figured out because he locked himself in there a lot, but he figured out how to pull the towel to open the door to get out. And like now when he tries to wake me up if I'm sleeping, because I usually work like late at night, so in the morning he wants to go out to piss, and I just don't wake up. But he started jumping on the bed, he'll lick my face, and as soon as I start to wake up, he uses his head and starts pulling the fucking blanket off me. Like, get the fuck up. I gotta pee.
Right. Oh my god. I mean,
yeah, puppies.
well,
bro.
we got I got a fucking carpet cleaning fucking machine thing, so
Yeah, get used to that.
Yeah, I said tomorrow. I mean, so far he's been good about like not. He finally stopped. That's the thing. I'd say a month ago he finally stopped shitting on the carpet because he was having that problem, when we first got him. Finally got it to where like he only shits outside. Only reason he shit in the carpet now was he had fucking diarrhea. He wanted to get out the room. He got out the room and he had to go. And I asked my wife, I'm like, did you hear him barking at all? Because he barked to wake me up last night twice. So I'm like, I'm wondering if he tried to bark to wake her up. She didn't hear him, and he escaped. And he fucking is like, I gotta let this out. Because he won't let anything out on the hardwood floor. Because I have the only parts of my house is the living room area that has the carpet. He will not let anything out on the hardwood floor. It has to be carpet because it reminds him of grass or whatever. But
it's much more comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, fucking. And I finally got and I mostly got him to stop.
And that's why you'll start on the carpet. That's why you'll start tearing up the carpet.
No carpet, then he has nowhere else to go.
Nowhere else.
Right.
Carpet or tile? Take your pick. I'll catch you guys later, y'all. Good
right.
game tonight.
Later.
Yeah.
Always looking forward to it.
Later.
All right, left 5, left 15. All right. So you got
Yeah, I
longsword.
was looking. It just makes more sense if I had a longsword.
Yeah, as long as your offhand weapon's a light weapon, you'll.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do
keep
two,
the
you could
offhand-
you could do 2 one-handed weapons, but it'd be -4, -4.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have that.
But if you do if your offhand weapon is a light weapon, then it's -2, -2.
Is my melee attack bonus with the longsword still +5?
It would, yeah, it would be +5. It would be your base
Okay.
attack, base attack. Plus,
And then it'll be
plus
1d8,
plus
1d8
strength.
+1 for damage, right?
Yeah, 1d8.
I'm putting all the stats in off the website over onto my character sheet. I just want to make sure I'm not messing it up so that our stuff looks the same.
Yeah, martial one.
And what I have left over too, after spending 15 more gold pieces on my character sheet, it's showing I have 23 gold pieces and 5 silver. That's what I have left.
All right. Let me take off a sickle and add the long sword. What's the long sword's like 4 pounds, right? 4 pounds.
Yep, 4 pounds.
Ah, he got that whole fucking upstairs stinking. Jesus. Honestly, I've never had a puppy before. This is like my first time. So.
Oh yeah, dude, it's puppies are tough, man.
She had to keep reminding me. She had to keep reminding me so
that,
many
but I've
times
never had a
because I
puppy either, because
was losing my fucking cool so many times. After like the fucking 5th time of him pissing or shitting on the goddamn carpet that I just got fucking clean before we moved in. I was like, oh my god, this is. Oh. I'm like, nobody told me. I was like, nobody told me this shit. She's like, you didn't know. I'm like, no, I've never had a dog my whole life. I've had cats. Now, you know, I'm more of a cat person, but first time like actually, I wouldn't say it's the first time. It's my first time getting a puppy. We got him when he was like 3.5, 4 months old. So my first time getting a puppy. I've gotten a dog before, but it was already an adult. You know, she was already trained.
Yeah.
You know, she was already house trained, so it wasn't a big deal. But
hey, the language is called Varisian, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have all this right now.
But yeah.
Damn, son, I got fucking 18 AC. Let's go. And then my flat-footed is 15, right? Because I only lose my dex. I still have all my armor bonus, right?
Your flat-footed should still be 15. Yeah, it should be 15.
Okay.
Your touch AC is 13, and your
13. And corporeal is 15. Right? No, excludes armor.
Excludes armor. So your incorporeal should be 13 also.
Okay. Yeah, that 15 on here. I didn't do that. You did that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, why did I put 15? What the fuck?
Okay, cool. All right.
Everybody's got these nice little upgrades. All these nice.
Yeah, and you're like, so do your enemies.
The critical, I don't know if you fixed the critical modifier should be 19 through 20 times 2.
I thought longsword was 18.
You'd think, nah, rapiers are. You might have seen, it might have
Oh,
been,
yeah. No, I was looking at rapiers and scimitars, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
scimitars is also 18 to 20.
19 to 20.
So, yeah,
okay.
so anytime, yeah, just keep that in mind. Anytime you roll a 19 or a 20 and it hit, well, 20 always hits. But if you roll a 19 and it hits, you know, then we check.
That's a critical threat,
critical
right?
threat, yep. We'll check to see if it's critical.
And then if I roll another 19, or does it have to be a natural 20?
It just has to hit. You know, it could it could be a 12. You could roll a 12 plus 5, you know, and you know, as long as it beats the enemy's AC, you know, with the second roll, it'll count as a critical hit.
I thought you had to get a second, like 20.
No. To get a crit, you it depends on the weapon. Most weapons you need a natural 20, but as you can see, some weapons have it where it's 19 or 20 or 18 to a 20. If you get, if you roll a 19 or if you roll a 20 and it hits, although 20 always hits, but if it hits, then it's a critical threat. So what you do with the second roll is you make the second roll just the same exact way as you made the first roll. So the same bonuses, everything, right?
Yeah, and it just has to beat their
It
AC.
just has to beat the armor class, right? As if you,
And then it's a critical.
yeah. Then if it beats the armor class, it's
Okay,
considered a
I could have
critical hit.
sworn, like in one of the fights when Nasir was going, he rolled a 20, and then you said, okay, you got to roll again, and you got to get a second 20 to get the actual crit.
I think because it might have been because the guy's AC was so high. I was like, man, you're gonna need.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think the AC was too high, so I was like, well, for this to be an actual crit, you're gonna have to roll a nat 20 because nat 20 always hits. Doesn't matter what your fucking bonus or penalty is, it always hits. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, cool. I'll keep
and,
that in
and
mind
of,
then.
and of course, a natural 1 is always a miss.
Word.
Okay, longsword.
All right, man.
And I gotta mark all this down.
You got to go clean up some dog shit.
Well, my wife, she woke up. Well, I kind of woke her up because I was cussing all over the fucking place.
Oh shit!
She's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I gotta clean it." She's like, "Go downstairs, I'll clean it because you got your game going." I was like, "Thanks."
All right.
But.
Well, you need to go get some rest.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because tomorrow I got a whole fucking day.
Week?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Yeah, homie.
Alrighty.
All right, talk to you later, man.
Peace out.
Peace.